Alright, we're in there. What's up, everybody? Back with some more FF3 today. Everyone's having a good Wednesday out in the land of the internets. Today we're gonna do a castle. I think it's called Dorga's Castle, at least per this translation in this guide. And we have to be mini in order to get past a certain point, and that basically means we can only use magic. So the goal right now is basically get my entire party outfitted with magic. That's what we're doing. Also said we should be around level 26. We're 3 away from that. Oh, Doga. I guess it's his castle. I can't even go to him. That's too bad. Alright, let's see what magic we have. Ah, this looks good. Oh, that's why I switched him over. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like we can do better than this. I think we can get all the level 2 spells. Yeah, like this. Oh yeah, but this is traditionally the black mage. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. I think everybody needs level 2 spells, at least. So we're like 1 away there for 1 character. Oh, I guess we're not. That's right, we're gonna rock 1 white mage. And we're 2 away here. Okay. I forget where the shops are for the magic, but we'll find them. I like the way my NPC character who's following me around looks like. Like some serious looking wizard with the Wilfred Brimley mustache. It's pretty legit. Oh, okay. I just want to make sure my mic was on. I always forget. Erase. Erase. Okay, so this one has Thundaga. I think we have 1 person with Thundaga. What is that? Level 1, 2, 3, 5 spell. Okay, we could do this spell too. This would be good. Hey, buddy. My cat hears me talking in another room. It means that he knows that I'm talking to the microphone, to whoever's listening. And he'd like to join in too. Brr. Oh, we have no fucking money? Oh, never mind. Alright, we're out of here. I'm broke as hell. I'm broke as hell. I'm broke as hell. Broke as hell. Broke as hell. Alright, I guess it's grind time. Not grime time, grind time. Oh, there he is. Good looking boy. I think we're just gonna jump. Aroga. Sounds like a sound effect. Aroga. Got some tea over here too. Cheers to the afternoon, at least for me. I guess East Coast's already been in the afternoon for 3 hours. Ooh, shocking. Okay, we do a single target. Got a cloud over their head. Boink? Oh, I did no damage. What? They know magic too? That's crazy. I'm not wasting that. Oh, should I? Nah, it's not worth it. Oh, it does say that they're mages. Helaragu mage? What the fuck was that name? Helaragu Mage. Oh yeah, this place is called Saronia. Shit. What was at this freaking part of the town? Is it just NPCs and frogs? Man. I don't care about these people. I need to buy stuff. Wait. Oh, no, that's like a... Someone was in there. Oh no. It's a freaking intersection of NPCs. Okay, not up here. Was this up left? This is the... No, this is the central. So west central is nothing. We want northwest. Okay, this has a magic shop. What do we have? Oh, I have no money, but let's see. Is this the one that has level 2s? Yep. Okay, cool. Oh, you know what? I think... Hold on, I think I have to go back to that other part of town. I think that little house that I was thinking of is actually the res spot. I think. We'll see. Oh, hello. I forgot I'm talking to you. It's this one up here. Yep. Okay. Let me see something. Yeah, it probably makes sense to keep them in like the magic class more often because of the job levels. Even though they're gonna get beat up. At least this freaking enemy doesn't know magic. Some good tea. Hey, buddy. You're kind of low. Maybe the camera's just up a little higher today. Whatever. A lot easier when they're not hitting you with a bunch of magic. Makes sense. Trying to learn how to play this game one-handed right now. Yeah, this is a little more difficult. But there's not 4 of them, there's only 2, so... Aroga. Oh, nice. That was enough. Oh, oops. Oh, well. It's probably dead anyway. I think I need 20,000. I need to buy 3 spells, I believe. No, sorry, 4 spells. I think they're 5k each. So that's what we're shooting for. Any levels we get along the way is bonus. Oh yeah. Back attack. I gotta remember this special thing about back attacks in this game. Which is that once you make this change, it sticks. Maybe other old Final Fantasies do that too, and I never noticed. But the thing is, if you go into a regular battle and you don't get back attacked, it'll keep it reversed. I don't remember that being like the case in FF6 or 5, but maybe I'm misremembering. Oh yeah, you're right. Today we have a better chance of dealing with the cat screaming at me to get pets because, well, it's an RPG and not an action game that is whooping my ass every 5 seconds. Nice, it's still good damage. Oh, we're out of those. Wait. I kind of don't like how that exits the whole menu. I was just trying to retarget. Boink. Well, we're a little over a quarter to our goal. Like, what would that be like? Maybe like 33% there. Gotta do the Final Fantasy... Oh, see, I forgot. I was like, oh, there's something else I had to remember there. Oh, we'll just do this. There's something else I needed to do. What was it? Oh yeah, switch my order. Oh well, we'll just burn this turn. Luckily, that doesn't do that much. I was assuming that'd do over 100. That's nice. Wow. I can do this. Try putting my controller on my desk. Yeah. Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's hard. What? You got an itch back here? Okie dokie. This is gonna take a minute to get used to, but that's okay. I'm just trying to play one-handed right now, and I'm left-handed too, so using my right hand is... Well, besides driving for whatever reason, is not the only thing I use it for. Yeah, I don't think this would work if it was a Super Nintendo game, but the fact that it's a 2-button game, this seems possible. Yeah, this would only work for NES RPGs or maybe Game Boy? Game Boy Color? Yeah, having 6 buttons at least is, it's not really viable to... So what I'm doing is I'm putting my controller on the desk, and I'm just taking my right hand and just controlling everything. The whole goal is that I'm able to at least give my cat the attention that he wants during stream, while I can also play, instead of just doing one of those things. I gotta say, Dragoons are pretty good. I guess they're always good. Yeah, that's not good enough damage. Wait, am I healed? Oh, I am. Oh, only thing we can do. Wait, do they have a staff equipped? Can I see what they have equipped? No, I can't. I'll just attack. I forgot if I put a bow on the white mage. Or if the white mage can equip bows? I can't remember. I think the black mage could, yeah. Yeah, black mages can. Oops. Thank goodness there was another menu there. It's something I started doing in, like, recently, in old RPGs, is to give the last character, whoever acts last, the most, like, simple instruction that they would typically have. Meaning, like, if it was a fighter, they would always select attack. I like doing that because if you have the mage as your last character, and you mess up the menu, you have no way of going back. So, yeah, at least like if the mage is like anywhere between 1 and 3 in the character order, you can go back if you select the wrong thing. I always thought to do that and then just like forgot, but yeah, Dragon Quest 3 I did that. I always put the fighter in the 4th slot. And they're awake. Guess we'll do something. We'll do something or die. Oh, that didn't kill him. They kind of have good defense. At least the physical attacks, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, didn't lose. Don't have to go back to the wishing well yet. Alright. I'm gonna cheat. Use both hands right now. How many do I have left? 4. And we're at 10,000. Okay, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Actually, I can go buy some of this shit right now. Wait, this is the one that didn't have the magic shop. I think this is the one that has at least one of them. I think there's at least 2 or 3 magic shops, and I forget if they're in different parts of the big city. I think this is the one that has all the level 2 spells that we need. Alright, let me just refresh myself here. What do we need? We need Thundara and Fira. Thundara, Fira, and Lazara. Okay, so one of each. And we don't have any of those, right? Nice little feature in this game is that if you are overwriting a spell in someone's, like, slot list, it goes back to the item menu. It doesn't just get deleted. Oh, I forgot we have, like, a bank in this game, too. Maybe I put it in the bank? Can't remember. Alright. Oh, these are cheaper than I thought. Actually, we might have enough right now. I might be able to move on right after I get this Thundaga spell. Hi, Zip. What is it, Zip? My dog likes to hover. You can always sense when someone or something is hovering. Okay, they have the libraries also here. Alright. So we have library, inn. Get out of the way, old man. Thank you, old man. Magic shop, inn. Oh yeah, the inns always double as item shops. How many high potions do we have? Do you sell? Nope, they don't sell Phoenix Downs. What do we have? Oh yeah, you're right. Good point, cat. Yeah, we have enough high potions. Rest well. My camera looks all kind of weird. Put it down a little bit. Sort of. Let's go down a little bit. I have not the best camera, so... yeah, close enough. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I get kicked out after I sleep at the end. It's kind of funny. No, this is the one with the revival water place thingy. Is this the one with the tower? Yeah, this is the one with the tower. I'm pretty sure only the tower's here. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Wait, this doesn't matter. Okay, Bonzo needs both those spells, because BB already has both of them, I believe. I think BB has all the black magic we can get. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I guess we're outfitted. Hold reset. Alright, I'll be right back. Go around. No, you don't get food yet. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna have to just deal with pets. I know. Life's tough for Kitty. Alright, we'll be back. Alright. Okay, so how do we get here? Fly through that lane until you get to the castle. Oh yeah. Oh, is this it? Is this... I forget what this world looks like. Oh, okay. So I go like south and east a little bit, and it's that castle. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Down here somewhere. Yeah, this, right? No, no, no. This was too far. It's this. Oh yeah, I can't go over mountains. Forgot about that. I believe this is it. It's little... nothing. Should probably change everybody into dragoons here, but whatever. I forget if we have, like... I don't know, like a bed or something to rest in at where we're going? I don't think we do. So I'll just save the spells. And just heal with potions and stuff. Yeah. I think I'm gonna change them back. I'm pretty sure we have enough. It's just the spells are too dangerous. And I forgot these are magicians. Nice. Oh, 1 second. Where did my dog go? That was weird. She was in here and then she wasn't. Alright. This costs capacity, right? Let's see, what items do we have? Did I put these away? Dragon Helm, Thunder Spear. Okay, I guess not. So we could do this. Because how many job points? We have 250. I think this is max. I don't think this has gone up since I last looked. And I'm pretty sure you get these points like per battle or whatever. So let's do this. Do I have other shield? I don't have another shield. Ah. Too bad. Wait a sec. Does this affect... Does Row affect this shit? I'm not gonna take the chance. I imagine Row affects all physical damage. But maybe not. I'm not gonna take the chance. It's too good. Oh, I forgot again. Damn it. Oh, that does so much damage. Let's just try this. Why not? We're in this situation. Hey, what's up, PP? How are you, dude? I saw you were playing some, damn, that did a lot of damage. I saw you were playing some Overwatch earlier. How'd the matches go? I hope as toxic as possible. Just chilling, man. Oh, that does do less damage. And missed. Yeah, in this game, if you get back attacked, your row sticks. So you have to remember to move back. And I forgot again. It's okay. This game's pretty mid. Did he not move forward? He didn't move forward. Damn, his physical attacks do a lot too. That's crazy. Now it's not gonna work. How many do I have? 3? Whatever. I'd rather just game over. Although I probably have a better chance of winning right now. Yeah, now it don't matter. Oh, he got all the experience. Well, it doesn't really matter because I gotta go back anyway. Yeah, I'd rather just reset. It's easier that way. Wait, what? Oh. It's so easy to confuse which characters you're doing what on because a lot of times you're switching them to the same class and you forget who's who. Yeah, it happens a ton. Alright. I might need that shield. I wonder what I did with it. Maybe I put it in the bank? I just need to buy one. Damn, I get to go twice? That's insane. this battle's freaking trash. Don't worry, PP, it's worth skipping. This game sucks. I'm the only streamer you'll ever see where the game that they're playing, I will actively be talking shit about it. I do not care, dude. These old games are a pain in the ass. It's probably a better experience playing it on the, what do you call it? The Pixel Remaster, but I'm not here for good experiences. I'm here for bad ones. Boom. Wow, why did that scale down? That's crazy. That roll, what, we got 50 and 680? That's the range we're dealing with? Okay. Alright, somebody's probably gonna die. Actually, I can't even risk this. Everybody has to live. It's either that or buy more Phoenix Downs that I don't really want to do. At that point, I would just, like, level up where things don't do as much damage. It typically works in FF games. Damn! Dude, nothing hits that hard in the game besides this enemy. Alright, one we can deal with. Good job not being dead anymore. I hope another one. Give me the same fight. Dang it. This next dungeon is gonna suck so bad. If this is any indication. Oh good, they targeted the wrong dude. This is probably just where we needed to be anyways, because we get so much more experience from these enemies compared to the ones we were grinding. Grinding with? Grinding on? Alright, I'm gonna assume that I need to go into the front row to get max damage from jump. I don't know if that's true or not, but we're gonna do that. Front. Walk to front. See, look at that! Look at this beastly enemy, it only does 50, and that little blob thing do like 400? Come on, man. Come on, man. It could be one thing if like all the enemies are doing like 300 or 400, but it's like the wackest looking enemy is the strongest. Unreal. Well, you got less experience for it at least. Okay, I remember this time. See? Front row. My cat is content right now. I gave him some food early and now he's chilling. That's good. Let's see how long it lasts. I fed him at 12:20. It's been like 15 minutes. Thinking by an hour he'll start complaining again. Yeah, why can't we get that enemy every time? Okay, we're in Dogna's or Daga's castle. We're in my dog Skip's castle. There's a bunch of frickin' Moogles here. Sure, just take all my money, dude. Yune's in the dream world, sleeping in a shrine south of Saronia, Kupo. I already read these, I think. Oh yeah, because we have to go through the candle. Oh, shit. What? Wait, do we have haste? I forgot if I bought this shit. Ooh. Do we know what level of spell that is? We probably can't see, huh? It's not gonna tell us. Shit. I almost want to grind and get that. Like, yeah, just having speed is so important. Is this the... Wait, no, this is where the treasure was. Oh, no, this is... Okay, so yeah, we have to go through here, see. Wish we could enter this hole. Too small. We need to shrink. You gotta turn yourself into mini... Like, the mini versions of yourself or whatever, that status effect, and then you can go through this hole, and then you have to, like, stay small, because I guess we're, like, going through a mouse's sort of dungeon. And then we can only use magic, and our defense is at 1. So that's cool. This game really likes doing that, but at least we get all our stuff back. That's nice. What's this? Revived. Okay, so we do get that here. That's neat. Honestly, yeah, if that's the case, I'd rather just level up, or not level up, but grind for some money and get like 10k at least for haste. Seems like it'd be worth it. I just wish I could tell what level it was. Probably Firaga also, right? I don't think we have that spell. It's 10,000. And nobody has it. Like, I could get 3 of them, but I don't want to spend that long doing it. Dude, Moogle, get the frick out of the way! NPC. I'm gonna beat up this Moogle, dude. Thank you. Oh, man. That's also what's really funny in these games. It's more of a problem in, like, FF1, and then this also kind of has a similar issue. Can I just save in the other slot? I suppose I could. Yeah, I think this is the first game they're in. They're in the first Final Fantasy they're in. I think. I guess this is fine, dude. We have like a free place to heal. We're not gonna get soft locked. I was getting beat up by these damn enemies, but yeah, I think having haste is gonna really help, or I'm gonna hope that that's the case. Speed's always good in Final Fantasy, at least all the ones I've played. Yes, we finally got like the right, what do you call it? Like, we're at the right part of the cycle of like who goes first and second. Before we were tanking all the hits and then jumping. But yeah, this jump damage is kind of random. But how are you doing, PP? Sorry, I'm just babbling on about the game and complaining about shit. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, that does a grip, dude. 400. As far as I know, there's no, like, magic protection yet. Getting hungry? You gonna get some tacos or something? You're always getting tacos, they're talking about soup. I always give you shit about soup not being a meal. This makes me think of that Seinfeld episode. Where the guy's, like, trying to have I think, lunch or dinner with Jerry, and he just has soup. He's like, soup's not a meal. Like, and then he comes back again to, like, have lunch with him again, because it's not a meal. Nice, there you go. Something simple. Just set it and forget it, like the Ronco rotisserie oven. Damn, you really get into fights fast up here. Uh-oh. That's a good thing we just saved. Boodle-dink. No, we're jumping. The house is jumping. It's like Smart House. Fuck! See, they went twice? That shit's cheap. So yeah, PP. I don't know if... I don't really tell anybody what I do when I'm streaming. I just say, oh yeah, I'm playing this game now. But basically what I do is I play different games every day. And yeah, Wednesday is the Final Fantasy day, and I'm just playing basically all the Final Fantasies I haven't played through before. So that was... so I played 8, and then I played Mystic Quest, and then FF1 on NES, FF2 on the PlayStation 1 remake version, and then now I'm playing this, which is like a translation somebody made. I think this translation came out like in 2019 is what the file says. It's pretty recent. But it's a solid version of the game. Game's just kind of cheap. Like, this definitely has like niceties in this game and this version that like the PS1 FF2 didn't even have. So yeah, I don't know. The simple solution is just to play all the pixel remasters, and then you can have a better control over your experience. But I want the old game experience where I get my ass beat. You know what I mean? So get what you deserve. Yeah, well, dude, like, one of the reasons why I stream is, like, I'm just like, alright, I'm just gonna block off, like, 3-4 hours and I'm gonna play these games. Like, I got the time free right now. Like, I don't have a job right now, I'll be honest. I'm a bum. But I'm, like, I'm fine. Like, I'm well taken care of. I set myself up for success, I guess, years ago. But, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to spend the time doing that regardless of, you know, who pulls up or what the stream ends up turning into. I just would rather, you know, just block the time off, play the games. Oh, I need to use the bottom pot again. Yeah, this one. Let's talk to these Moogles. The magic water in these pots will restore your MP and health, Kupo. It just reminds me of like when Kane's doing Talk Like a Moogle. He says Kupo at the end of everything. The cave of the circle leads to the dark world. It's filled with monsters. Doga, be safe, Kupo. Doga, are you going to the cave of the circle? Cave of the circle. Be careful, Kupo. Can I make something? Oh, nice. Sounds good, dude. Enjoy your nugs. Haha, Kupo. Oh yeah, you did enter with the creepy Moogle, what do you call it? Emote. What do I got here? Oh, I like this one. This one's tight. I have like a million Moogle emotes. I mean, I'll be back, Kupo. Sounds good, Kupo. Oh yeah, I always forget about the Nodder one, yeah. There's too many emotes. Yeah, we're still short. We're a third of our way there. I don't know. I'll probably get both the spells. Yeah, you know, if we have one defense, we need some good magic spells. Like, we need to give ourselves a chance to attack. Can't really play defense in that situation. I don't know. I almost want to, like, fight against those rough enemies. It's because they give, I think, triple the experience? This is only like 400 or 950? What numbers did I see? Oh, 260. Much less. Oh, we didn't even run into these. Look at this! Why are these enemies so weak? Like, this is what I'm talking about. That's why old RPGs are so scary. You never know what enemy is just just absolutely buff. There's one of my favorite RPGs, Valkyrie Profile. There's a bonus dungeon where the scariest enemy, no joke, the scariest enemy in the game are hamsters. The hamsters. It's such a messed up enemy because in that game, you have, like, more control over your attack, so, like, it's not like I select an attack from a menu. How much did we get, by the way? 900 versus, like, 200. Okay. It's, like, 4.5x? Probably a little less than that. Probably more like 4x. But, like, with those hamster enemies, a lot of the attacks you would use just miss. Because, like, you press a button and the character jumps out and does, like, a unique attack. And they have up to 3 unique attacks, so if, like, none of those attacks hit low, you just miss every single attack. Nothing you can do. Except magic. I think magic... Some spells miss, I think. Some spells, like, come from the ground and will always hit. But it's Final Fantasy, you don't have to worry about that. Unless they're, like... If they have float or whatever, I guess that's kind of a similar idea. Yeah, like, have we seen any attack from any other enemy besides those blobs that's like something to worry about? I think the answer is no. Oh well. Yeah, as far as I know, this is the fastest and easiest way to do damage at this point. I feel like the fighters, I don't know, not weak exactly, but oh, that was a lot of experience. This is 1100. It's pretty good. It's more the leaving of the screen that's more effective at this point because my characters are kind of weak. Like being able to potentially have them just miss whatever attack. It's pretty useful. Oh, also, actually, the other thing is that it feels like Jump has about 90 to 95% hit rate. Like, it misses, but it doesn't miss very often. And I think that might also have to do with what level the class is. Because this game's got the first notion or... I guess implementation of like you have your character levels, and then you also have your class levels. They do exactly that in 5 in Tactics. The difference is in this one you have you can't freely switch classes. You have to use I think they're called capacity points. You have to use those to change classes, and like the amount of capacity points it takes to change a class depends like how different those classes are from each other. Like if it's a mage versus a fighter, it costs I think 8 points. So yeah, I don't really know why they added that limitation, but that's what they did. Can understand why they never brought it back. Yeah, that's just not even worth fighting. Back attack. That way I get to not get hit or have this do no damage because I'm in the back. I'm just... Whenever I see more than 100 damage that's not from those blob enemies, I'm surprised. I mean, we're still in great shape. You won. What do we get? What am I at? 11k? Oh, these are gonna cost... I should stop using those, actually. Oh, that's right, I can't go into the forest. There we go. It's a good song. Oh, we got someone with 1000 HP finally. Hell yeah. Always feels good when you hit that limited Final Fantasy. Who's our white mage? Wenzel's our white mage, so he gets haste. I know he's a Dragoon right now, but like I said earlier, we have to change everybody into mages for this next dungeon. And I guess, like, technically you don't need to, but your attack power is 1, your defense is 1. Oh, I forgot to move forward. So, it doesn't make sense to be anything but a mage. It's the only way you can do any damage. It's kind of funny, because this is like the 3rd time this game has done that. The first dungeon, you had to stay as a in mini form. And then the second time you had to do it, you just had to do it to get past the barrier, and then the dungeon, you could unshrink yourself. Wait, what are we at? Okay. I'm gonna stop using the potions, because I forgot they're like 1,200 a piece, so I'm gonna just have to buy them again, you know? Ow. Ow. I forgot to save, fuck. I gotta do it. Put me behind the economy. What? Why did that roll down? Yeah, sometimes the damage is just baffling in this game. I better just jump. Or don't jump, just stay there. That's cool. Too slow. Or do no damage. Dude, what the fuck is this damage rolling? Unreal. Man. Crazy stuff. Wait, what was this over here? Oh, this is the item shop. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, we need this Moogle to get the frick out of the way. Thank you. Smells like chocobo. Oh, I have to use the greens here. Okay. Gotcha. So this game has a, like a bank storage function. So, like, because it's an old game, you don't have an infinite item menu like you do in normal games. So there's, like, a limit to this. Oh, I do have Geishel greens. There's a limit to this menu, right? I think it's only, like, 50 slots. Maybe less. Probably less. But if you use the Geishel greens wherein it says, like, when you interact with, I don't know if it's any object, because there was a candle right there. When it says smells like chocobo, you use this and then you can activate the storage function, I guess. For whatever reason, the big chocobo stores all your items. So, yeah. Kind of just interesting ideas for, you know, early game. Kind of like things you would expect in a game these days, you know. Bare bones features. What is that Moogle doing back there? You can go back here? What the frick? Oh, I learned something. I think you always force the NPC to move up and down like this. Maybe I have to take a step. Alright, so I can manipulate it. Go fat chocobo in the right hole. Always explain what I was just saying. Use gastric greens on the unlit candle, Kupo. Nice. Smoogles are very helpful. Wait, what number is that? 67? Is that number of saves? What else would that be? Alright, 1 second. I gotta get up again. All right. Let's see. We need 700, or sorry, 7,500 more gil. 7,500. By the Firaga spell, and we'll save. Switch everybody to mages. Wenzel will be the white mage. Everybody else will be black mages. Probably give sorry, excuse me. Probably give BB the Firaga spell because he has the highest black mage level. And I hope that means he does more damage. I think that's true. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Keep going back and forth on that because all the characters don't have the same equipment either at this point. Oh yeah, that's right. It wasn't FF4. Good point. Welcome back, by the way, PP. Oh. Yeah, I don't know, because I played FF4 a long time ago. I played maybe like 2/3, 75% of it. Like most of the game I played. I didn't play the last section of it. I really liked it, but I don't really remember a lot of it. I do remember you had 5 party members in that game, which is that the only Final Fantasy where you have 5 starters? I think it might be. But yeah, I'm actually gonna play that game next, so that'll be fun. I think I'm gonna play the Super Nintendo version, like the version that came out in the US originally, like FF2, quote unquote. Damn, bro, fuckers hit like a truck. Yeah, I think I'll do that, or I might dig around on what is that website? There's like some like retro hacking website I visit sometimes that usually somebody will like, oh, I did a new translation for this game, that kind of thing. Should go check to see which versions of FF4/2 they have. You know what, man? Damn it, too fast. I gotta remember just to fly over the what do you call it? just the grassland spaces, because I can't land in the forest. You get into battles really fast in the air. Do I want to jump? Fuck it, we're jumping. Tank it. Alright, everybody's up in the air. We're basically airplanes. Alright, nobody died. Damn, I swear, every fight with those is like a level up of some kind. So yeah, FF4 is going to be next. Then, I think, because I played 5 through 10, I'm going to play probably 10 too. And then I'm going to play kind of like Final Fantasy derivative sort of games, like, whoops. Like, Vagrant Story, that kind of thing, the games that take place in the Evilise universe or whatever they call it. Same world as FF Tactics. Yeah, I think I'll play like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, Advance 2, and Vagrant Story and FF12. We'll do those 4 games. Eventually I'll play the Tactics remake too, but I really don't know when. Jeez, that was fast. Too many games to play. And all the games that I'm, like, putting in my schedule are all old games. Nothing new. I probably should balance that out the more I think about it. Old games are sort of tiresome to some degree. It's nice to have, like, a new game where I can just, like, fast travel and, you know, not have to sweat walking, like, 20 paces and, you know, risk having to redo stuff. It's fun to do some games like that, but having all the games like that is kind of a lot. Dude, do I not get into battles doing that? No, finally! Finally, I got hit for decent damage against a different enemy. But this enemy doesn't have good rewards, I guess. I guess that's what you'd call experience and money received from a battle. Rewards. Bonk. Now they're doing more damage. Seems more consistent. Alright. Yeah, we're cheesing the shit out of this. We need to. We need cheddar. And by cheddar, I mean money. Oh, we're still not there yet. It's a nice song. Oopsie daisy. Wrong one. It's just so funny how fast that animation happens. Like when you're in the ship, because you... I don't know how fast you're moving, but it seems like it's too fast. Damn. Like, there's nothing else. It doesn't matter what class I'm in. I don't think I can do anywhere close to 600 damage with any other character in one turn. So, like, I don't know. Why'd that do so little? Yeah, there's gotta be some RNG with the amount of damage you do from jump. Very strange. But I think that also happens with just physical attacks, too. I don't know. The way damage gets calculated seems kind of weird in this game. Like, different than, like, 1 and 2 did. At least from, like, I mean, I have no idea what the code does, but from, like, a black box perspective, outside looking in. Ambushed. Okay. Boink. I'm probably there, aren't I? I am. Ooh. You know what? Might want to grind more, and the reason is I think I might want more potions. Yeah, especially if I have 0 or 1 defense. Like, I'm gonna have to be healing after every single fight, probably. Okay. Keep thinking I can press up to go to the bottom of the list, but you can't. It doesn't wrap around, unfortunately. Gonna lurk for a bit? Oh, dang, dude. Yeah, man, get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out, by the way, PP. Really appreciate it, dude. It's always good to see you. Either in this context, if I'm on your stream, or if we're hanging out in some other stream. It's always good times, man. So, hope you sleep well, dude. Yeah, man, for sure. You too. Alright, we're jumping before the frost can bite us. Man, why are these the best enemy ever in a Final Fantasy game? Oh boy. I thought they had more HP than 500. Maybe that's what they're at. They just randomly roll up on defense. No, that was less. Maybe like 400. Like 300 plus 80 something, maybe? That's what it felt like. Yeah, I saw like a 120, 130, and then like a 80 something. Whatever that is. Final Fantasy math. I'm thinking, like, how many fights have we done? At least when I've been on this side. Maybe like 15, 20? I think I've seen the jump miss twice? Out of all 4 characters? Maybe that's not right. Maybe it's missed more, but... Yeah, jump seems to rarely miss, and you wouldn't think that that's a problem, but physical attacks miss a ton in this game. I feel like you're only at like 60-70% accuracy for whatever reason. Probably go heal up after this fight. You can do it for free. Don't need to spend money doing it. Or spells. I'm still leveling up too. That's cool. Where are we at? 26, 25, 25. Okay. It's kind of where the the guide wanted us at. It said 26. What is that? 12, 24, 36. You can get 3 more potions. We want more than that. Yeah, we want more than that. I'm gonna get to 30. So what is that? 70, 72. Need 8,400? I think that's 8,400. No, wait. No, because 12 times 6 is 72, isn't it? Yeah, 12 plus 60 is 72. So yeah, it is 84. 84 hundo. No, the roll downs. Oh, terrible. Horrible job, guys. Horrible job. Sheesh. Time to get counterattacked. Wow, lucky. See, how come that did so much? That was a critical hit, but it did 200. What? I have questions, but whatever. I already need to heal again. I'm being very, very frugal with money right now. For whatever reason, 23 just doesn't seem like enough. I feel like 30 is the sweet spot. That was also the case in FF1. In FF1, you only had like 16 slots, maybe. But I think you can get 90. Yeah, you could get 99 of items in that game. So every time you were about to do another dungeon, you just buy 99 potions, or what do they call them, peers in that game? I forget. "666, the mark of the beast." On the beast. How about that? My one-handed RPG playing is not going well. I didn't realize that the third beast on the Chimera was the ram. Isn't that a ram on the right there? It's a ram. Alright, about 5,000 more. Oh, my favorite. My favorite. Jumpy jumps. See, we're starting to become faster than them. Like, before, it felt like half the time they would, like, all launch Blizzara at all 4 of the characters before they jumped. Doesn't seem to be happening as often anymore. That's the funny thing about the way that, like, Final Fantasy, especially, like, the old ones are designed. It feels like once you get to, like, a certain level, like, the enemies stop being a problem. Regardless of how hard they were, maybe, like, 4 or 5 levels before that. And I feel like I played a decent amount of, like, Final Fantasy games I haven't played like at all in the last like year and a half or so. But compared to like Dragon Quest, it's funny, like the enemies always seem like they're a problem. Like even when you're like 20, 30 levels beyond where you usually like would be at that spot, like there's interesting quirks in that game where sometimes like a critical hit by the enemy will bypass your defense and still do a ton of damage. Yeah, that game's pretty damn hard. I think all of them are, but I haven't played a modern one. I've only played some of the old ones. Eventually I'll get around to the new ones. Would be fun also to check out Dragon Quest X online. There's a English translation that I've heard of that people can play. Maybe I'll give that a shot, but I don't know. Also, I'm like still trying to get back into Dragon Quest IV, and I don't know, been a little lazy. I just feel like with Dragon Quest, if I have 2 buttons, I'm not very happy because I have to be pressing A so many times. Like I need to do that for any interaction. And that's just kind of a lot. I don't know. Like, it's nice when, like on the Super Nintendo Dragon Quest games, you can press, what is it? Is it Y or X at the top? I always use, like, triangle or, you know, PlayStation notation. But you hit, like, triangle, quote-unquote, and, you know, you can talk to NPCs in the town, so at least you skip, like, one menu in that interaction, which is nice. So yeah, I feel like that, for me at least, is kind of a little barrier there. I just have to press A so much. Wait, what are we at? I didn't look. Okay. Alright, like 3 more fights? Or so? What's up, buddy? Around. Okay, so it's been about an hour since I fed him. Maybe that's the magic amount of time. Oh no. Good thing I saved. Ah, man, I gotta get hit with this 6 times. That sucks. Why 6? Well, I have to spend a turn to put myself in the front row so I can do decent damage. And I'll cast spells again. I'll take a hail of damage. At least there's not 4 of them. Then we'd probably for sure lose. That rolled down for no reason. I'm pretty sure. I should be tracking the characters more, but it's just hard when they're the same class. But maybe there is an item that one of the characters has that's consistently taking less damage. I don't know. Nice job, guys. Alright, we're just gonna keep jumping until we die. Not wasting any resources trying to heal people. If we can get it for free, if we die in one battle, that's okay. That's probably why they did that. In fact, in this game, I've noticed there's a lot of like opportunities. You can, I think, sleep in, at least in the beginning parts of the game, not in this recent town we're at, but you can sleep in most beds. You just walk into a bed and you just rest for free. I don't think I've seen any other Final Fantasy game do that. Pretty cool. Alright, Form. We remembered. I can't move the dead guy up. You can see the dead guys in the back. That's funny. We have 8,400? We do. Five, 6, 7. he's level 1. That sucks. Maybe I'll just do this. Bonzo would hate me. Good. That's funny. Perfect. It's just level 1 makes me a little scared that none of that shit's gonna do any damage. But maybe he can't use some of the spells? Yeah, he can't use Thundaga. That sucks. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, well, we gotta go back, though. We gotta... Oops. Why did this happen? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna press the wall. Oh, what was wrong with that Moogle over there? You okay over there, buddy? No, you're not okay at all. He's like dying. Look at him. He has to step down in order to not die, but he keeps stepping up. Alright. Well, if we die, we have to do this config thing again, but whatever. At least everybody's got full spells, right? Yup. Yup. Do. Use, many, all. Okay, let me check this, because I should just, like, I shouldn't assume that the guide knows exactly what it's talking about, even though usually it does. But let's just check. Trust but verify, as they say. Can't change size. Okay. Understandable. Boop beep, boop beep, boop beep, boop beep. Let's boop beep our way through this dungeon. Flyer mage. Oh boy. I don't know. We're gonna have to guess. Guessington. Ooh, should probably save that, eh? Yeah, we should probably... Ah, man. Probably just use arrow, I guess. And then when I run out, just can't do anything. What? Alright, looks like we're switching back to the previous mode, which is one-handed Final Fantasy. What's the other hand for? Petting cat. Alright. I'm gonna bet on Fira. Let's just do this. Decent. Decent. I was right. Oops. That's probably good. Hug the north wall until you hit the downstairs. On the next floor, head right. Ah, shit. I'm trying to think of a better way to do this. Oh, forgot we have this. Yeah, it's hard to understand when to use these spells in these situations because it's not MP, right? It's number of uses per level. So each one of these rows represents a magic level. You only get X number of uses per level. It's FF1 style. I don't know what to do. Maybe this will do decent damage? I don't know. I need one of them to die. So it's like, I don't want... I don't want to waste the spell because it's old school rules. If one of the spells kills and then you targeted the same enemy that just died, then the spell is wasted because it doesn't redirect it to another enemy. So you're like, this thunder's gonna miss. Oh, did I target the one above? Oh, I targeted the one above. If I targeted the one below, it would have missed. Okay, good. No misses. We need things to die. I don't know. Yeah, that thunder spell is gonna come in handy because you get 9 level 2 uses. I went hit everybody with this one. Oh, that did good damage. What the frick? I've never seen a multi-hit spell do over 100. Yeah, that one missed. Ow. Ah, we should probably save him. I could have done that differently. Don't die. Jeez. These fights are hard. These fights are hella hard. The fuck? Oh yeah, he has cure also, doesn't he? Oh, we're using this shit. Okay, that's like around 300? 200, 2 to 300. Okay. Do we have warp? Did I ever buy this spell? Let me check. Teleport. I do have it. Okay. Probably gonna need that. Wait, is that 800 or 300? Okay. Sometimes I get 8s and 3s mixed up. Alright, basement 2F. On the next floor, head right and wrap around the back of the room to the next set of stairs. Okay, back and to the right. You don't want to be wandering around here because, well, got all these demon horses to contend with. I don't know. Maybe horse is weak to ice. Just gotta make sure one of these are dead. Maybe we'll do this. I'll try this. Oh, do they not have magic? I guess that matters, doesn't it? Because then they can't hit us. Oh, shit. Oh, like 350 to 400? Oh, but they can put me to sleep. So that'll kill. Okay. Miss. No effect. That's good. Ooh. Need to save it. Will this kill? Probably. Yeah, that's enough. So as long as we hit 400, we should kill him. Oh man, my MP, it's all gone. I feel like level 1 spells aren't strong enough to do anything, really. Oh. Maybe they can be. It's confused? Why do you get confused? That was weird. It looked like he confused himself. That was odd. I didn't even see the enemy do an action. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Alright. Oh no. Ow. Wonderful. Well, that screws this run up. Probably. Should probably just use... Oh, they're confused now. Okay. Still true. That's actually a good thing about being... Yeah, that's a good thing about being confused when you're mini. Although that didn't fix it. I don't understand how this game works sometimes. Yeah, sometimes confused... or when you do physical attacks, confused fixes it, but other times it doesn't. I don't understand. Alright, well... Oh, wait. Is that Aga? Yeah, we better just use it. Gotta end the fight. Nope, not enough. Oh, I guess 380 is enough. Okay. It's a little bit lower than I was expecting. Surprised I lived, honestly. He has Cura, right? Oh, he doesn't. Do I have that spell on hand? Wait, does anybody have that? Oh, he has. I can't give 2 cures. I wish I could do that. Yeah, you can't double up spells on a level. That's too bad. The red mage doesn't have a Cura. I gotta be really careful here. So I can only use arrow 2 more times. Probably switch over to using the White Mage's Cure 1. Alright, third floor. On the third floor, head north and weave your way around until you hit an intersection. Continue south there and you'll eventually hit a door. Alright, these guys again. I want to keep those. Yeah, I'm going to keep these. Excuse me. Oh, he's got 8. Okay. 350 maybe. Damn, that wasn't enough. That sucks. We'll get one of them. Okay, so I guess maybe ice just does more? Question mark? Okay, of course we don't have blizzard. Oh, man. Oh, well. We got at least something. And I think I'm done using magic with this character right now. Yeah, I think I want to save all these, honestly. Just use Cure. Oh. Oops. No. I can't even heal. Can't do anything. What do they attack with? Fire? Do that. Yeah, it's kind of fun, like, having to strategize using specific numbers of certain spells. Oh, that did nothing. That was a crazy roll down, too. I think we're seeing like 100 at least earlier. Oh. It's also weird. Didn't I physically attack with that character? Why did fire come out? Oh, we should use that. Dang it! I wish that didn't do that. To go all the way back. There should be like 2 ways to go back. You can like go back into the magic menu, but it doesn't allow you. Alright, we live. Yeah, it said north. Now the fort goes south. Whoa! What the heck? Oh, crazy. want to save it. Ooh, don't they have more HP? What do I want to do here? Not really sure. I kind of want to eliminate one of these. I just forget the damage values for these. I think they have like 500 HP or so. Like 360 to 400 there. Okay. So at least 400. Ooh. Precision. I'm guessing they have 500. Okay, those Thunder does good damage to what do they call it? Flyer Mage? Hey, what's up, ET? How you doing, ET? Thank you for the good day. It's a pretty good day so far. How about you, ET? Just playing some FF3. This game really likes it when you go small, and then you have to like only use magic. So that's what you have to do for this dungeon we're at. Yeah, we have to be tiny. Well, that's good. Glad you're doing well. Yeah, it's weird because we have to shrink in order to like go into a little mouse hole, and then that's this dungeon, but we can't unshrink, and yet there's these enemies in here. So maybe they're like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It's best not to think about it. Because if they're this size, I should be able to like, you know, grow back to my original size, I think. I don't know. What do I want to do here? Yeah, let's just do this to end the fight. The old school Final Fantasy magic rules, kind of, I was just talking earlier, it's kind of interesting. You have to like think about how many uses you want to do of each. Yeah, and there's a mini status, and you shrink to this, so you have defense of 1 and attack power of 1, so only magic is effective. Yeah, what haven't they done for sure? But yeah, this is probably the most challenging part of the game so far, is this like limitation that you have to deal with. Because yeah, this is like the 3rd time we've done this, but I think one of the times you could actually like unshrink yourself and then do the dungeon, but this one you can't. I think it said to go south. But yeah, this game's okay. I mean, it's definitely an improvement on FF1 and FF2, I think. But it's still an old game. Yeah, for sure. It could have been like a whole other underworld place you could go. Yeah, that'd be cool. I like that idea in general. Like, I think it's cool how the devs were thinking about like how to do like puzzle solving stuff with the classes as opposed to just battle stuff. So I appreciate they were like, you know, trying to go for something a little different, but I think implementation wise, it's just like when you're playing, it doesn't work completely, but it's, you know, you respect the idea, I guess. What should I try? The Dara? Too scared to like... Basically, so in this game also, if you, like say I cast 2 spells and the first spell kills the enemy, that second spell, if I targeted the same enemy that's dead now, the spell won't redirect to another enemy, so you just lose the spell. So you gotta be a little more like specific about what you want. Gotta get FF1 some credit. That was the twist that ended up being the first. Yeah, FF1. It's got some cool stuff to it. I actually really enjoyed playing FF1 on the NES. Yeah, I played all the old versions of these games. I didn't really want to play the pixel remasters, even though they'd be like more fun experiences. I'd rather like deal with the pain of old games, I guess. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Because I want to like be able to like compare and contrast the things. Like what makes this so much better or more easy to deal with. Yeah, it would have been more hardcore if you did not know whether your characters existed or not. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it does make it more hardcore, and it's Yeah, in FF1, right, it does that for all actions. So if you do any attack or whatever, then it has like a different line. It doesn't say missed, it says something else. But yeah, that you had to be really strategic with like how much damage you knew each character did. So yeah, that kind of was cool. Yeah, honestly, even in like the NES version, it's pretty cool. Yeah, because FF1 story on the NES like can be summed up by like maybe like 3 text boxes in the whole game. It's very sparse. But hey, it was the first game, you know, and it was the like late '80s, you know. It was a brave new world. What do I want to do here? I think I'd rather save those for cure. We kind of just want to eliminate one of these. See how much this does. What was that? Level 3? Maybe do... That's probably going to kill? Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh no, we wasted it. Rip Lazaga. What I have left? Yeah, I probably should just do that. Still save the MP with the white mage. And shoot, we're like in save NP kind of territory here. Lots of old traditional stuff. Surprise that the surprise time twist. Back then, I don't think anyone did a twist like that in the story. Yeah, like there weren't very well. I don't know. Like there were a lot of like games like Ultima. Like, there's a lot of old school RPGs or like I think is it Shin Megumi Tensei that has like the first person RPG style in dungeons. Like I don't know how good those stories are, but I think those came out around the same time. Yeah, it's been done forever in books and movies for sure. Yeah, I mean, like, you can't even really compare this. I mean, with a book, you can compare the scale with a game of an adventure. But, like, with a movie and a TV show, you can't because of the compression of time. Yeah, and I mean, it was like, you know, it's like Star Wars. Like, it was called Final Fantasy. Well, I guess that was a rumor, but, like, back then, like, all those game companies, it was such a high-risk industry to be in. Like, you never knew if, like, that was the last thing you ever did, so... I don't know. I think the whole, like, the planning for the story stuff is... I don't really buy a lot into that. Just because, I mean, they could make all sorts of plans they want, but they don't know if they're going to get the funding for it. Oh, I should have... was that a rumor or was that true? I heard somewhere that was a rumor. I should have multi-targeted. I messed up. Yeah, I heard that too. I think that's like the... I don't know, a rumor, but I thought I saw something where they debunked that. Well, that did hit him. Did I target the one in the front? Thought I targeted the one in the back. Yay, we're still alive. Alright, what were we doing again? Wait, we went south, right? We're on the 3rd floor. Continue south there, and you'll eventually hit a door. Alright, our health is good. A door. I wonder which way we go here. Okay, alright. We're at... I guess we're leaving? Continue south there and you'll eventually hit a door. Inside the room, Dorga will enchant your airship to go underwater. He then warps you outside. Okay. Get yourself situated. Change jobs back, and when you're ready, head to your next destination. Okay, good. We're out of here. Hell yeah. It's like one of those things that fits so poetically. It's hard not to believe it, but yeah, it could totally false. Yeah, like, I've seen, like, I thought, like, interviews or, like, articles where they were quoting interviews where that was true, but I thought I saw something else where they were debunking it. But I mean, it can't be completely false, I feel like, because of just the flux that industry was in when it was in its infancy, you know? I guess, well, not really infancy. Like, I guess you could say the 70s were, like, when video games started, but I mean, 20 years into it isn't even that much. It's more like 15, because I guess it was like mid-70s, huh? Doga, we've arrived. We must hurry. My time has almost come. It's fun thinking about games back then, though, you know? Like, I haven't played games that old, but maybe eventually. I'll cast a spell on your ship to travel underwater. Aquario. The Nautilus can now travel underwater. Ah, shit. I forgot about that. That's another thing in the old FF games. You press up or down, you, it's like pressing accept on a text box. So I skipped that on accident. We're thinking back to it, how far they've come. Yeah. Well, I mean, now I feel like the industry is very, what's the right word for it? Kind of like the experiences I feel like are pretty canned. Like, you know what types of video games exist and what people can make now, and they kind of just have it all derived on maybe like 10, 20, 30-ish archetypes of what a video game is, you know? There's nobody really like pushing the bounds of what that is. Whereas like if you think back to like NES games, like when you had like Castlevania 1 and then like I guess Castlevania 1 and 2 are bad examples, but like you had like Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. Zelda 2 was a completely different like style of game. And then people were pissed because they didn't get what they wanted with the first game. Yeah. Like, I mean, because it works, right? Like, people know that those are fun experiences in those games, right? So it makes sense to do it, but I think there is a slight negative to that, to where, you know, based on what the assumptions are for that kind of type of game, it can only, like, at least start from that place, you know? You can't turn it into something else, usually. So, you're more or less, you know, you're in a fixed box, but there's a lot of things you can do within that box. There you will find Noah's loot. Noah's loot? It's a loot that can be heard in the dream world. Use it to call Une back from there. Okay. Now I'll find the Eureka key. Your task is to wake Une and obtain the great ship Invincible. Okay. Now go. Awaken Une with the loot. Until we meet again, farewell. Like, gameplay means increasing difficulty. Yeah. I know FF will end with a big final boss. Yeah, usually, like, that's, like... It'd be weird if you had a game opposite, right? You, like, it started as, like, the most difficult the game will be, and then, like, it slowly got easier and easier. I can kind of think of some games that do that, maybe not on purpose. The Cave of the Circle will soon vanish. I'll warp you out. Give my regards to Une. Yeah, whereas with the book, the action can end before... Oh, for sure. For sure. Lord of the Rings? Lord of the Rings. Till next time, Light Warriors. Yeah, I like that. I think that adds a particular kind of flexibility with books where, like, you don't know when certain, you know, parts of the story are going to happen. That was very weird. It literally rewound every single room we were in, all the way out to the overworld. Bizarre. Yeah, last few chapters of FF were just talking drama. Yeah, I mean, you might be able to make that work. I can think of some games that kind of sort of went for that, but yeah, you know. You're gonna fight a crazy-ass boss in the end. Most likely. What? Are you hungry again? What are we gonna do about that? I already fed you your snack. Your dinner's not until 2 hours from now. What are we gonna do? He says, I don't know. Oh, my kitty cat. So I'm nervous about speculation of Seven's story continuing after Dirge. I don't think something bigger and badder than that would ever work. Yeah. And it's like... I feel like you can see sort of like what the limitations of, like, I'll say, like, I won't just say companies, but like story crafters, for example. Like people like creating the stories. Like, I think there's only so much that can really come of that, and I don't think they would try to do something super, you know, crazy or grandiose that's way bigger than what they had originally planned. Because there is some pretense, like you have to like make the fans happy to some degree of like what they kind of expect from that story. And in general, like, that's kind of what the problem is, right? Is that level of expectation kind of caps what they can do. The Scouring of the Shrine, Lord of the Rings books was great. I've actually never read the books, but I know that, like, that's the sort of thing about that. And I know in the extended versions, they kind of told at least some of that, like, quickly. That's actually on my list of books to read. Can't wait to get to them. Right now I'm reading a Chuck Palahniuk book that I'm almost done with. I've liked it so far. It's called Survivor. Very interesting story. Probably one of the most unique main characters I think I've ever seen. Alright, let's get out of Mini, dude. I was saving all these spells for like a boss or something. I see this is the expectations we were talking about. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fight a boss at the end of this dungeon, but no, we just stepped on the panel and dipped. So, guess we'll change back. Use Mini on everybody. Oh, I was basically just saying I haven't read Lord of the Rings. I did watch the extended versions that I know kind of talk about that later part, you know. Where, you know, they're more or less traveling back. But I'm hoping to get to Lord of the Rings pretty soon. Maybe within the next... Actually, maybe not soon. Maybe it's probably going to be like 5 books from now I think about it. I have like a funny sort of design of how I read all the books that I'm trying to get to. Where like, I kind of have it like in 4 categories. And then like, I just kind of switch which pile I pull from. I can't wait, dude. I know it's going to be a great experience. This is like something I sort of do with video games too. Is like I wait for some of those books. Like I've never read the original Dune. Like just saving it for a rainy day, you know? Like, because I know it's going to be a good experience. Like I don't need to just jump in and like, you know, have all those great experiences up front. I always like kind of pad it with ones I'm like, ah, this might be mid. This might be bad. This might be okay. This might be great. I don't know. You know, those gambling type situations. Save those sure things for, you know, times where you're not feeling as good, I guess. If that makes sense. Alright. We have to change everybody back, I guess. Actually, what do we really want to do? I don't even know what I want for my characters at this point. Like, it's almost like I'd rather just, like, scan the guide to see, like, what's good in the next section and then just kind of optimize for that. As opposed to, like, do what I want. I feel like in... in old games in general, if you do what you want, you get hard punished. And it's just a matter of, like, going through the experience and not doing that next time. That's why the guide helps sort of, like bridge that, I guess. Alright. Also, E.T., I'm playing this game with one hand when my cat is, when you can see him just kind of staring at me in this chair over here. I'm like, I need a hand to pet the cat in order to appease the elements in my house, I guess. Oh, man. What are you doing sniffing my water? You're such a weird cat. You know you have water over there, right? Look at this. With dealing with expectations, especially with a sequel to something loved, you really have to find ways to engage the audience or give them profound stuff. Yep. And good entertainment. Yeah, tough balance. You give something new and challenging to the audience ideas what the story is, or if you are giving something new and challenging to the audience idea to what that story is, because people tend not to like true surprises, even though they say that, yeah, yep. See, E.T., you get it. Yeah, it's really hard to find a good surprise that's gonna please like 95% of your audience, right? I think that's difficult. And I think like as time goes on, like a lot of those like moments have already happened in stories where it was like fresh for people. That like when you do something similar, they're gonna be like, oh, there's like that one other experience, right? But you don't really have that problem when you're young, right? Because maybe that was the first time you watched, you know, a tragedy or something. Whatever the case may be. I had like a kind of a story about that with games. The guy that I grew up with, his first Castlevania was Castlevania 2, and this was like back in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, when everybody thought Castlevania 2 sucked and Zelda 2 sucked. Not really true modern day, but back then that's what people thought most of the case, or for most people that I talked to. And he said he played Castlevania 2 first, and he really liked it. He thought all the other Castlevania games was like that because there's a lot of RPG elements in that game that. Honestly, Symphony of the Night pretty much borrowed from, just different level up type system. And he was surprised when all the rest of the games were platformers back then. So, yeah. It's hard to understand and know like what risks to take, especially now for like modern games, for like AAA titles. I'm glad I don't have to make those decisions because I feel like you're just going to alienate half your fan base. But I don't know. I guess Square Enix does a decent job. I think they got more than half the fan base on board with Remake. But there's definitely a lot of pushback for Remake. Air's death upset the fans a few years before it sunk in. Yeah, and that was a good example of a device in a story that was used in a game that really hadn't been to that degree, at least, of a character that you played since then, right? And that's why I think a lot of people enjoy that. You knew it was going to happen, you mean? You always loved it, but yeah, you're a teenager in '97. Probably have been kidding myself that the ending with her face meant she came back for, yeah, for example, but that was a true surprise, yeah. And there was always, like, because there was a lot of rumors back in the day, right? Like on GameFAQs and stuff, like there was all sorts of stuff people would just post that wasn't true or that you couldn't do in games. Nobody was checking that stuff, so, like, there's always these, like, fake things. Oh, you gotta do this 99 times in order to get Aerith back, right? Oh, you played in 2007. Okay, okay. If you played in 2007... that was sort of true. Yeah, that was kind of when things started becoming more... Like, you could actually rely on a lot more information online. Yeah, about 2008 or 9, that started to happen more. Your friend told you before? Yeah, my friend told me at the bus stop when I was in... Shit, I think I was in 8th grade at the time? Yeah, exactly, dude. Like... That's the funny thing and the irony about spoilers is that sometimes the knowledge that a story decides to, like, take a chance on something like that, it gives you the motivation to check it out, right? At least it does with me. I'm like, oh shit, the story went that far? Let's see how it goes. And a lot of times I enjoy those stories. I was blind about Cloud's reality, though. Oh, yeah. Cloud's story is pretty good. I gotta be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Cloud's character. I think he just feels too much of a... It's like they mixed a silent protagonist with one that, like, had, like, deep purpose for other parts of the story. But they did certain parts I remember at the end of 7 that I really liked. I enjoyed where they took that. Yeah, it was good shit. And again, like, totally new frontier when it came to game stories. And think about Xenogears came out like a year after that, right? 98, I think. And that just went, you know. Have you played Xenogears, by the way? That has a crazy good story, like, one that, I remember my friend in high school he loved just playing that game over and over again just to get more out of it. Zack being added late in development because they wanted Cloud normal and real was brilliant improv. Oh, yeah, okay, I see where you're coming from on that. Yeah, I like the duality between those two characters. I think it worked pretty well. I highly recommend it, E.T. E.T., I know you like your stories, dude, so, You should put that closer to the top. I will say that there are annoying mechanics in Xenogears. I can't in good conscience recommend it without saying there are things that I definitely was irritated by throughout the game. But they weren't very often. It was more or less like solid. There was a couple spots though. Yeah, it worked out. Yeah, having that character to because I think Zack's a pretty static character. Like he more or less stays the same throughout most of the story. So like it's a good balance or counterbalance to Cloud's. No, she's playing yeah, super confusing. She's playing Xenoblade. So there's Xenogears, and then there was Xenosaga. And Xenosaga was about to be some like Star Wars type shit. They were trying to make like 9 games in this. Yeah, I know, right? Like I can't freaking remember either. I don't know the relationship between Blade and Xenosaga or Xenogears for that matter. I have no idea if they're related at all. I think they might be somehow. But I never played any of the 3 of the... I think there were 9 games planned for Xenosaga, if I remember correctly. I never played any of the 3 that came out. They were huge undertakings of games. Like I think all those games are over 100 hours long. For me, that's a ton. I know for like RPG players, kind of what you'd expect. Oh, nice! You played the Metroid Prime games? That's what's up. I haven't gotten to any of those. I want to play Metroid Prime fairly soon. Yeah, I might select it in the next 2 or 3 games for my Friday game. Yeah, I definitely want to play probably just the first one. Dang. The 4th one is coming out this weekend. I'm so far behind. Can I get the Switch to it last? Oh, nice. Okay. Has it been that long since the last Metroid Prime game came out? Is that true? What? Oh, that makes me feel so old. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a legal human being. 18 years? The fuck? I'm blown away. Big Zelda releases FF and Metroids get insta play. Yeah, that's the way most people roll, I feel. Yeah. I'm so behind when it comes to Nintendo stuff. Like, I got a few things lined up, but I don't know. I like taking my time. I usually play most of my stuff on PC over emulator or Steam or something, you know. But we'll see where the future brings us. What? What are we gonna do with you? This cat is hungry. I might have to give him a little bit more food. I don't want to feed him too much. I just feel like it's gonna affect his health, but maybe I will. Maybe I shall. You can tell, like, I mean, it's funny when you look at the stream preview, you just see him just staring up at me. It's like, come on, do something for me, dude. Just help me out just a little bit. Look at him. I'm gonna get up and give him some food, though. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. Maybe fill my water up. It'll be about a minute-ish. I'll read this last comment, though. With how innovative Dread gameplay was compared to old Metroid. Yeah, dude. Actually, that was the game on Switch that I really wanted to play. Because I like games where I get chased. Like, I love RE3 Nemesis. That type of stuff is cool. Can't wait to see Prime 4. Okay, so they might integrate some of those ideas. Some of the stuff you can do with the new abilities. Oh, okay. In Dread is crazy. You heard him? Yeah, see, I could probably give, like, a list of, like, 100 games that are, like, worth playing at this point. That I could just, like, pick up, like, tomorrow and just play through, but I don't know. I'm kind of slow when it comes to that stuff, so I'm kind of doing this, like, 4 or 5 games at a time, I guess. But we're starting all the way in the back, you know, whenever this game came out, like in 92 or something. I got to the final boss and tapped out. It was awesome. Oh, snap. So much respect. I respect it because it made me watch the ending. Oh, okay, gotcha. Is that... Dang, was that difficult? Yeah, I heard that game's pretty hard. Yeah, I can't wait to see, like... Because, like, I feel like if you think of, like, a Souls game, that difficulty of that is kind of separate than, like, the difficulty of, like, a retro game. Because, like, a lot of the difficulty around retro games are about, like, the accessibility issues that those had at the time in a lot of situations. So, yeah, I would like to see what that, you know, what that looks like. Pretty much every boss, you first have to figure it out. Yeah, and then you have to get good. Okay, so it's like Dark Souls. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. I feel like... So I'm playing an old game right now called Alien Soldier that I feel like is just like that. Like, it's... I'm just using save states because you only get 3 lives in that game. That's it. And, I mean, you have a health bar, but you only get 3 lives or continues. And you're fighting a boss, like, every... I don't know. Feels like every 3-4 minutes or so in the game, you're fighting a new boss. And it's a different strategy. You gotta use different guns and... Yeah, die a bunch. Very hard game. I'm liking it. Like, it's really cool. And, like, my goal with those games isn't to, like, try to get super good at them, but just, like, to kind of see the whole game, save state my way through it. Yeah, like, so I was... the first time I streamed it, I was like, okay, well, we just gotta keep playing this until I get a good run where I don't die, like, in the first, like, 4 or 5 levels. And I'll save state, and then just kind of do the same thing, see if I can get a decent amount save state. But it's like, dang, I gotta get... gotta get a good run before I can even progress in the game. It's that difficult. But it's been fun. Anywho, I'm gonna take my break. Been nice talking though. I'll be back in 2-ish minutes. All right, we're in there. Hey, what's up, Cien? Where is this? There it is. Wonder when we will get a universal game like Dark Souls to use as a category again? Probably Clair Obscur. Oh, like a new genre or like a... Yeah, it's not really a genre, but... I don't know, a style of game that's made that has particular... Yeah, as a descriptor. Yeah, I guess you just call it a descriptor. How you doing, Cien? Yeah, I mean, what would you call those? Like active RPGs? Because you're like always pressing buttons to timing stuff in Clair Obscur, right? Like if that was the one that did catch on or whatever. All right, I'm gonna figure out what we got to do in this game right now. Let's see, we did all this. Outside of the temple, hit the cave due north in the mountains. It's not very far inside. Go up to Un and play the lute. After she dances around, talk to her. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think... Yeah, Final Fantasy, I would say, is like kind of a derivative subtype of RPGs or something. Trying to think of like what those elements have to be in order for you to recognize, oh yeah, that's Final Fantasy. It's a few things. It's like that side profile kind of or like behind the shoulder kind of perspective. Yeah, because if you think Dragon Quest, right, it's like first person battles. That's kind of what defines the game for me. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Dark Souls is yeah, I guess modern times there isn't really anything else that's kind of similar to that. Yeah, because then it turns into like a Souls-like. Or isn't there also like, what do they call those? I'm thinking of another genre right now, but it's not coming to mind. Because I never play them. Roguelike. There we go. Roguelike. Based on the game Rogue? Wait, what was this original game? See, for me, I'm just so interested in, like, the beginning, you know what I mean? Rogue game? Rogue video game. When did this come out? Alright, Wikipedia, stop spamming me. Oh, shit. 1980. Nice. Oh, shit. This is cool. Oh, it's all ASCII? Look at this. Yeah, it is all ASCII. Yeah, it's cool, right? For anyone that's interested. This is what I'm looking at. Yeah, that'd be interesting, right? Playing that game? That'd be crazy shit. I've actually gotten a few ideas of playing some old Windows games, like Windows 95, 98 games. I figured out how to do it. So it's really funny. I was trying to play a particular game for like the Bad Game Thursdays that I was doing. I just thought of some edutainment game that I played when I was in 6th grade. I'd go to the library. I wouldn't go to recess or go to the library, go play some Castle Explorer. This game was amazing. It took me in the 6th grade. I was like, I wonder if I could find a way to like stream that. And then it was like all this whole thing I had to like figure out how to like get a virtual machine with like either Windows 95 or Windows 98 on it, and then I had to like try to install it on that virtual machine. It was just a pain in the ass. Play Baldi's Basics. I have that game. Man, maybe I would. I'm scared of that game though. Like I've seen that game played, and I've seen that game beaten. And I'm like, yo, this game's a lot. It's a lot of shit to deal with in that game. Like I don't want to deal with a freaking broom sweeping me all over the place, and then get like yeah, exactly. You know. Yes, exactly, dude. Fuck the sweeper, man. That shit's fucked up. But no, that is a very funny game to watch for a stream. Like, probably one of the better stream games I think anybody could pick, and it would be a great time for the audience and for the player. But some of those horror games are quite a lot, you know? Like, there was one game I wanted to play called Nun Massacre it's got the worst jump scare ever in a horror game. And, yeah, I chickened out. I chickened out. Okay, I'm gonna just switch back to what I had before. I'm too scared of mages in this game. They just feel too fragile. Now, let's do this, though. Hey, buddy. You like your snack? I gave my cat 2 snacks. He's finally broken through, and he's broken me. Now he's gonna just get food whenever he asks for it. Next thing you know, he's gonna be 23 pounds, and I'm gonna be very, very sad man when my cat has all the health issues. Yeah, can't have your cake and eat it too. Gotta give some sort of sacrifices here and there. How are we doing on items? I'm gonna buy a couple. There are always some super niche games that'll go way beyond players' expectations. Yeah, that's kind of what E.T. and I were talking about, like how, you know, so many AAA titles are like have a lot of pretense in whatever genre they're, you know, making a game of, right? Because it always starts with whatever that genre's pretense is, and like how many real like explorative games are out there these days, and how many more can there be, right? It's more like from a theoretical point of view, like what other ideas can we create from this this medium? That fascinates me too. Yep, and that's where I think the straightforward way of thinking goes, right? A lot of people don't take chances on games like they had to. Back in the day, they had to. But you don't have to anymore because you know what the meta is. You know what makes money. You know what that can be profitable or maybe potentially profitable as a company. And you can't really sell random ideas to shareholders without pretense, right? So it's only going to come from people that, you know, just do it as a hobby, and it happens to be a game that works out, like Balatro, right? Balatro is a good modern example, I suppose. But I haven't really heard of people playing that recently. But oh, Cien, how could we forget? What do they call those? What is? You play one of those types of games. What is it? Auto chess? Is that what they call that shit? It's like a card game, but it's not using cards. I thought that's like auto chess. Blueprints. Hold on. Getting distracted today. I want to see. I've heard of this game. I don't think I've seen much of it. Is this like a exploration game? Yeah, Auto Battlers. There we go. Auto Battlers. Thank you. Yeah, Auto Chess was just some nickname that I heard somebody referring to them as. Oh, puzzle game. Ooh, like point and click puzzle game? Oh, shit. Yo. Oh, indie game. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. Genre-defying strategy adventure. Ooh. Okay. All right. Shout outs to them. That's good shit. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, like Teamfight Tactics. Yep. Auto battlers. Oh, just that it was a sorry, I didn't finish that idea. It was like kind of what you're saying, like those new genres of games that have come out in the last, I don't know, 10 years, 15 years, however far back you want to go. But yeah, like Auto Battler seems like a newer type genre of game, I guess. Not like within months, but like I think within like less than 10 years. 2019. Okay, I mean, depending on when you slice time, right? I still think 2019 wasn't that long ago. Yeah, people were playing those games a lot back then, right? I remember like when I first got into Twitch in like 2019/2020. Lots of people were playing those. Or like just kind of like other card games like Gwent. I think that's what it's called, Gwent. It's like Magic. I know you're all up into those different card games and stuff. I don't know. I think with card games, I know what I want from them, and if it doesn't have that, I'm just kind of like, man, this is a lot of rules to learn. Card game variant like Legends of Runeterra. Ooh. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yep. Legend of Runeterra. Oh, okay. Yeah, this looks like the most card game of all time. Like, looking at the art. Feels like D&D art card game. No, I know. My thing is I just want to give it a try, you know what I mean? Like, because before I wouldn't even do that, right? So I just want to at least, like, dip my toes in the shallow end, so to speak. What were we doing? I think we're changing jobs. Oh, but it costs stuff, so maybe I won't do that yet. Wait, did I heal? That looks like it. Okay. I try to, you know. I actually don't play that many games now that I think about it. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to play like a point and click a little bit off stream, but I don't know. Not playing it that much. Also, I don't know how to save in it. That's also a problem. Yeah, no, I know. It's one of those things where, like, if you're not in the habit of doing something, you're not gonna do it until you, like, force yourself up to a point. So, you should force to a certain point to be like, okay, well, let's see if I can form some kind of habit that I enjoy, right? Like, and then see what happens. You know, so after 3 weeks, if it ain't working, you know, move on or something, right? You can just cap whatever amount of time that is. 3 weeks is a lot, but, you know. They say it takes about that much to form a habit. 3 weeks. Alright. Yeah. You're like, you play the game for 5 minutes. Alright, fuck this game. What's next? Oh, man. It's funny. Oh, shit. I'm still gonna get in battles. I forgot. Alright. Magic fight. Magic fight. Just gotta live. I don't like certain games, but I do like certain games that blend the aspects together well. Yeah, yep. And it's hard to find games that do that, because I think it's difficult, right? Because a lot of times, between the different genres, like, they're optimizing for certain things, you know? So if you make something a certain way here, it's going to take away from a different part. Oh, yay, we're doing no damage. These things are immune to magic? That's a good benefit. Oh, well, we're dead. I had no idea that these things... Oh, okay. Fire's good. Immune to all magic but fire. Good to know. You look for quality and not forcing myself into liking one category. Yeah, I think that's a solid way of doing things, because, yeah, then you don't get kind of stuck. And then you kind of get burned out on that style. Yeah, I think that's what most people do. I think I'm one of those rare psychotics that, like, forces myself to get through something. Because I'm like, well, let's just do it. If I enjoy it, nah, that's just a bonus. That's just a bonus if I'm having fun, you know? I don't know. It's more for, I guess, academic purposes to in a sense. I mean, I still have like a good balance of things that I play that I enjoy. I still enjoy playing Marvel 2, even though sometimes it doesn't seem that way. I'm in a place now I am enjoying it a lot. I still like playing like randomizers of stuff, Resident Evil games, that kind of thing. I have a handful of like go-to favorites. Yeah. And it's like, you know, going to your favorite restaurant. That's my favorite analogy I like to make. It's like, well, if you don't go very often, you're going to get your favorite thing. But if you go there like 3-4 times a week, you're going to switch it up, you know? You're going to want to switch it up because you're just going to get tired of what you typically like, usually. So it's a means to like slow down that process, I guess. Okay, let's just switch back. I'm too scared. Oh, I need to unequip. Did I even equip these guys? I don't think I did. Oh, they naked. They are naked. I just like suffering. I don't know what it is. At least for myself. Maybe I should get that checked out. No, but I do other things that I like actually enjoy. Like I really enjoy like poker in general and learning more about that game. I really enjoy sports and learning about how strategy applies to other games besides like video games. I think that's a really cool idea. I like a bunch of fiction and reading, and I don't know. I spend my time doing other stuff, I guess, but it's been so long, and probably I honestly can't even remember the last time I encountered a game like this where I could not put it down. I haven't had that experience. Maybe since I got into Marvel 2, like in high school. I don't know. I can't think of a game that actually like drew me in completely in a very like I couldn't put it down kind of way. No, I don't. I think there's a lot to be learned technically from games. I think there's a lot to be learned about yourself from video games. I think there's, yeah, I think video games have certain benefits as a genre that movies, books, TV, whatever other visual medium that you maybe sometimes are interacting with, sometimes you're not interacting with via the screen. Like, I think it's one of the most dynamic mediums in that sense. So, I think there's a ton of benefits to playing video games. And I'm happy that my dad was a big proponent of games back even in the early DOS days. Like we had a DOS computer. I was playing Commander Keen, a bunch of other shit. Maybe one day I'll stream all the DOS games that I played when I was a child. I was like 4 or 5 years old, something like that. So yeah, I don't regret it, but I can tell that and I imagine this happens with kind of any sort of medium you invest heavily in. Like, you get really into, like, a couple of those genres, and then it's, like, kind of hard to, like, branch out because you know how, like, good of an experience those genres are or those types of games are. And I think it's harder in games to branch out than it is in books, movies, because you're so tied to it with what you're seeing, what you're reacting to, what you're hearing, what you're doing with your hands, you know, everything, like your whole body almost, so... yeah, it's much different. It's almost more like music in a sense. Especially old games. A lot of old games are very rhythmic. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't regret it at all. I highly recommend it to people. And to kids growing up in moderation, you know. You're going to be thinking about problem solving in a much different way that your peers won't be. Yeah, it's an edge, honestly. Oops. Still saying you'd love Clair Obscur? Yeah, I will. I will. Shit. Maybe I should just play that game off stream and just see if that happens. You know, like it kind of makes sense to take one of the games that are like, you know, 10 out of 10s. Like you ask, I don't know, survey like 20 gamers and like maybe 18 of them say it's 10 out of 10 or some shit. I don't know. Whatever structure you want to use to measure this. I could probably find maybe 4 or 5 games that fit that category, and I should probably just start playing it off stream and see if that even happens anymore, right? Just as an experiment with myself. Right. Yeah. Yep. It's exactly. That's how safe of a bet it is. Correct. Oops, that's not right. Oh, that was back. Buttons and stuff. Sometimes my brain switches like what A and B are. I think it's the easiest to do with this this platform. Yeah, because they made circle cancel in the, you know, PlayStation era. There we go. No, it's fine. I don't mind that. Honestly, I like it when people like kind of get on my case, like, hey, have you played this? Have you played that? I actually appreciate that because, like I said, for me, it's kind of a it's something that I need to kind of, I guess, what's the right word for it? Nurture, maybe? I don't know. Just like, you know, take time to spend 20 minutes doing a day or something, you know, and see if something, I just want to see if something sticks, right? To where it's like, I'm going to keep playing and then maybe I just lose track of time and shit, it's 4 hours later. Like, I don't have those experiences that much anymore. At least with, yeah, like with a one-player type game experience. But I know they're out there. So it's just a matter of encountering it and then, yeah, enjoying it. Couldn't stop thinking and listening to the music of that game for weeks after it finished. Yeah, yo, when Chrono Trigger, like, I had the same sort of feeling towards when I played that game in high school. You played that game for the first time recently, right? So you're like the perfect person to ask, like how you feel about that game all these years later. Yeah, that game, I feel like for a lot of people does stand the test of time, which is kind of crazy. It's so old. But it works. It's got so many things that work, and all the characters are good. They're all well written. Just, I don't know, the game has no flaws. But the music stuck with me, kind of like what you're talking about with Claire Obscure. The music in Chrono Trigger just sticks with me. Damn, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. Like, that is so difficult to do with media that was like created back then. Like, for it to hold up over time, well, all these years later it's kind of a miracle. Because you would think a game would have come by at this point that took all those elements of Chrono Trigger and then made them obsolete. You know what I mean? Like, they just improved on every single aspect, but Chrono Trigger was that. Like, it just was perfect right away. You know? Pretty crazy. Yeah, not enough. There's definitely, like, yeah. If you play enough modern games, I could definitely see ways to show how, like, oh, you could play this game and maybe it's a little bit better. But yeah. I'm like the wrong person to ask because I haven't played a new RPG in, well, besides the ones I stream, in forever. We're gonna get there, though. It might take years, Cien. It might take decades. We're gonna get there. Oh, you can see Zip in the back. Nice. Get me out of here. Alright, where do I gotta go? Alright, let's cheat and look at this map real quick. Oh, over here? Okay, so I exit the way I came in and then I go to the right because I can't fly over mountains. Yeah, right. Yeah. Cien, you're right. You're absolutely right. Because I have no comparison except for the old shit that I played when I was in high school, right? Like, at least if I play new games, I'll have, like, direct comparisons that are, like, fresh and that are still relevant, haven't been deprecated. Yeah. But I like Marvel. That's the problem. That's the problem, Cien. Cien, if you find a game that you love as much as I love Marvel vs. Capcom 2, it'll do things to you. Maybe not for the best. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. That's what happened to me. That's what I realized, like, that's what makes my experience a little different. It's like, I found something that was, like, a social activity as well that Turn it into something that, like, you could never perfect in the same sense like a musical instrument you could never perfect.
What? You want to go under the blanket? Okay, come on, we have to get up. Let's learn our prepositions here. Come on. There you go. So, alright. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Go ahead. Can you do it? Okay, good. Alright. Nice.
Okay, that worked. Mostly because you play the co-op games. Yeah, that's the only way you can get me to do it. You still play League, a game from 2009. Okay, there you go. Do you feel like you still get a certain kind of enjoyment from that game that you did like from the past? Like you don't feel like it's stale, right? You don't feel like another game or a set of games take its place. Yeah, see that's special. That counts. That counts. Yeah, I guess for me it was more like I think my time elsewhere besides playing the games when I had time to do it was going to like schoolwork and all that stuff in college. And then once I got out of college, it was going mostly towards work. Now, what's it going towards? I don't know. Taking care of my animals, taking care of my house, playing games on the internet, walking around my neighborhood. I don't know. Feels like the time just like goes by so much faster. Okay, I think I have to go here, don't I? Over here. How do I get over there? Wait, how does this work? We gotta figure this out. Maybe this isn't the right place to go. Let's see. Nothing plays like League. See, that's a special thing. And if you love that game loop, you know, you're gonna get continuous entertainment, enjoyment, and I always feel like with games like that, you're always like learning new things, right? Like you don't always play it the same way every single time. There's like little tweaks you make, kind of like if you're making like a recipe, like if you're cooking, right? You know, you might try this next time, a little bit of that, a little less of this. And that tweaking is a very fun, I don't know, exercise, I guess. It sounds wrong. It sounds like I'm talking about drugs, but it's not. I promise. Navigate yourself out of the mountains, then to the southern tip of the continent that Salonia is on. Oh, Salonia. That's the wrong continent. I'm becoming incontinent, not knowing where this continent is. Alright, it's up here. Boy, my eyes, it hurts. I think this is it. This cave up here. This one. What else does this say? Oh. Navigate yourself out of the mountains, then to the southern tip of the continent Salonia is on. Head underwater and hook at the hook, and you'll find a temple there. At the hook. Oh, I see what they mean. Oh, dude, you want to do that? Yo. I'm down getting Resident Evil 5 and doing that. That would be fun as fuck. Dude, we should do that. Because I want to play more of the Resident Evil games, and I never played 4, 5, 6, anything after 3. Because I'm old as shit. Oh, well, it's more that my mindset is old as shit. Let's not say age has anything to do with this, because it doesn't. It's my fault. I can't just blame age and like, oh, it's because of this. No. Gotta take a level of accountability for my gaming experiences. Oh shit, what do you think? Did it give you motion sickness? Because whenever I see the camera move in that game, I want to throw up, dude. I don't know if that was something else that was going on or what. Like, I was like, what's wrong with this game? They're super cheesy and corny, but I enjoy that. That's what I want out of games. I want cheesy, funny, and fun gameplay. And I think the games that we played together, like, those had really good stories, and then just also really fun, unique gameplay. Also, there's another game, right? But we can't play it? I forgot the story behind that. Oh yeah, your computer had issues with it. That's what the problem was. Your computer had issues with it. Yeah, that works though. RE5, easy. Split fiction, okay. These names, CN, I don't know what it is, dude, but these names do not stick in my head. They're just... it's like I'm reading business names on Google or whatever. It's nothing... I don't know. I don't know how to put it. I'm just bad at remembering. I should just blame myself. Okay, sounds good, dude. Yeah, I'll think about what the schedule looks like. I'm thinking... Ooh. I'm thinking Sunday. Sunday would work. Yeah, because you know what ends up happening? I realize that, like, the things that, like, that I need to do in the morning, like, for my day, and I'm like, okay, I'll stream kind of, like, in the middle of the day, and then there's, like, extra errands I have to do at the end of the day. I'm like, shit, it's the end of the day. I'm tired. I feel like I don't have... It's like I almost feel like I don't have the energy to play a game, I guess. I'd rather just kind of veg out. So I'm like, okay, let's find a good time for this. I think Sunday would work, yeah. Yeah, this Sunday would be cool. Let me know if that works. Otherwise, we'll find something else. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because the job situation. Does that work for you? And let me know what time, your time, that would work. And I'll try to figure out what that is on my end. Yeah, we'll get it popping, man. Actually, you know, if it was early in the morning on my end on Sunday, that'd probably work better. I always forget what the time conversion is, though. It is 2:45 p.m. 14:45. There are some very strong monsters here, so watch yourself. You also want to pick up some magic keys. Oh, well, we gotta go back. 11:45 p.m. for you. 7 hours. Okay. Hold on. Let me do some math. So, Yeah, gotta do afternoon. We gotta do afternoons or evenings, right? Because my evening is gonna be your morning, isn't it? No. Yep, That's Wait. Oh yeah, I did. Sorry, I said 2:45. So I said, oh, almost dropped my controller, but I grabbed it. I'll just type it out. I guess 46 now, but you get the idea. The pertinent information is there. Okay, I gotta go back and get some magic keys. Ends the game. Oh, 9 hours. It's a song. Why does a song sound like that? What the fuck? So you're 9 hours ahead, right? Okay. I wonder if we could do like, what would that be, 9 p.m. your time? Wait. No, that would be 12, right? That's an easy number to remember. Earlier than that. Maybe like 6? That would be 7 my time. I'm just... Dude, when do you sleep? How come you don't have a regular sleep schedule? What the hell, Cien? Are you sure? Alright, what was I gonna do again? Oh yeah, I need keys. Let's go to this shop over here. Okay, well... Alright, let me ask you something. How many hours of sleep do you get a night? Yeah, true. But you're younger, you got more energy than I do. I'm an old man. You gotta remember that. I'm, what am I? 37? Soon to be 38. I'm old. I always like saying I'm old, regardless if that's if that's true or not. You're a bit. That's okay. All right. Okay, if you're in your 30s, okay. He's still got more energy than me, man. I don't know where that came from, but I lost all of it. It's all, yeah, all that hard work over all those years. It took a toll on me, I guess. I don't know. I could probably work harder, if I'm being perfectly honest. But again, it's like, it's the thing about the hunger of like, well, I mean, yeah, to some degree that's a hunger for life, is it not? Like that's not a bad thing, I feel like. I mean, I can understand how it could turn into an obsessive issue, but there are benefits even to that being an issue, you know what I mean? So, you have a particular hunger for life that I feel like I've lost to some degree that I'm looking for, you know? It's just how things go. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I think that there are particular benefits that have that. As a person that doesn't really have a lot of that, it's like, okay, I can see how this is beneficial. Yeah, well, that's their perspective, right? Is what it is. You can't get along with everybody, unfortunately. I think it's important to come to that conclusion. Because if you don't really understand that you can't be friends with everybody, ah man, life's gonna smack you in the face. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna give you a rude awakening when it comes to that. Sad but true. I want to believe in people. Oh shit. Not from... Yeah, I don't think you told me the whole story now that I think about it. You mentioned it. How are you doing, bud? You got your second bowl of snacks. How do you feel about that? Okay, that's good. I suppose that's good. Yes, I do have conversations with my cat. Yeah, we argue a lot, actually. Where are the keys? There's no freaking keys here. Mallets? What the fuck do I need a mallet for? Alright, this isn't it. Where do I have to go for this shit? Forget. I think that's where all the item shops are. They're in the inns. Yeah, these are all magic shops. I'm thinking Resident Evil 5, and I'm trying to shoot for, like, the morning on my side, but that's kind of like, I don't know. Like, I'd like to play at, like, 7 a.m. or something my time, but that's... Like, 4 p.m. your time? I guess that's not that bad. Okay, cool. Let's shoot for that. I'm gonna write that. I'm putting that in my calendar so I don't fuck things up. My brain resets in the morning. I swear, sometimes my inability to remember basic things is saddening. Okay, putting it in there. We got it. We did it. The thing, so, because I'm a sports addict, as you know, CN. I get up early on Sunday anyways to like set my lineup for fantasy football because, well, if they're playing overseas, the games start at like 6:30 a.m. my time or like 10 a.m. normally my time. So I don't know. I'm already up thinking about the other things. My mind's kind of fresh. Play, 3-4 hours of that. Have a good time. Sounds like a fun Sunday. All right. Well, we didn't find the shop we were looking for. I just checked this one, I believe. Right? I always forget which one's which. Oh yeah, we checked that armor shop. Does this have there's like 2 inns in this big ass city. Is this the one with a bunch of useless houses? This game has the weirdest houses, man. Like I don't even know what's happening here. What is this house over here on the right? This is a prison. This is a cell. Whatever. Best to not ask questions, right? Okay, I remember this. Hold on, let's double check there's not 2 doors here. I'm pretty sure there's only a single door, even though you see, like I said, other houses. Okay, NPC. You need a vamoose. It's a chocobo. Yeah, this is the tower. Okay, you're cute and everything, chocobo, but I don't want to ride you right now. Sorry, buddy. Because I think if I press A next to this chocobo, I think it just teleports me outside on the map with the chocobo. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to bully you. Alright. Please have magic keys. don't know where else to get this shit. I forget. I have to look back in the guide. Oh, gnome bread, otter shroom. What the fuck is this? All these items, they're useless. Alright. What are we at? We're at the Temple of Time. Alright, so let's see. Magic, keys. Doo-doo-doo. Ah, don't they call it something different? I thought they referenced this. I remember buying some earlier. Let's just look key. God, this is the worst, like, substring to search for. Wait, why didn't this show up? The fuck? Oh, because I searched keys. Goldor's Mansion. Okay, what town are we near? Amer? The frick is Amer? Is that the first one? Okay, I guess it's this one down here. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so if it's confusing what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to look for a particular shop that has magic keys that I can use to open certain chests. Or I can change into a thief, but there's other reasons I don't want to do that. Hi. My dog growled at me.
Hello. Would you like to go under this blanket? Yeah, okay. There you go.
Alright. Oh, yeah, I have no idea where I'm on the map. I am where I was. Let's check this. Why not? Duster? What kind of name is Duster for a town? Oh, where's the keys? Bummer. Where the frick am I on the map? Oh, okay. This is like a big lake, almost. Eventually I hit some land. Here we go. This was the town I wanted to check. Amer. Oh, this is Revive. The Revive Spring. Does that always work? I think it does. No, it doesn't always work. Nope, depends on the NPC. I thought earlier if I just move left-right next to an NPC, it forces them to take a step, but it doesn't. I guess if I'm bumping them, it... Nope, it doesn't always do that. I'm gonna bully this old man real quick. Yeah, you stay in that corner, dude. You're not going nowhere. Oh, he's pissed. He's mad. Yep, he's like, no, yes, I will. There you go. What now? He's so mad. Look at him. I love bullying characters in games. I can't help it. It's not here either. Where could this be? I'm not okay. Where are the magic keys? Nope, this is a bar. This does nothing for me. I found them somewhere. Shit, where were those? Oh, he remembers me. See, he remembers me. I don't think they'd be here. I don't think they'd... Whoa. that's right, I checked these. Armor is, I think, only for Berserker. That's so sad. Yep. Unfortunate. I kind of wish fighters could equip axes and stuff. I don't... That discrepancy is kind of a little much. But, gotta pad out the classes. I wonder if it's true. I feel like it was true in Final Fantasy 1. The axes had, in general, less accuracy. But, yeah, even in, like, tactics, it's like that. I checked this shit. Man, where are these keys? They're supposed to be sold. Magic key. Gishal. Wait, where else? Okay. Is that... Maybe that town's not accessible anymore. Because we did go to a different world, technically. I wonder if that's the reason. Yeah, it's only in Gishal. The frick is Gishal? Nope. The translation's different. There we go. Nope. Not that. Let's maybe show me a map. Do we have a labeled map? Oh, we got redirected to the website we're on. Yeah, this was the previous world. Shit. I guess I have to switch to a thief. I don't have a choice. I did everything I could to try to change... Or try to buy my way out of changing my class. Oh, is this shit over here, man? Yeah, I don't think I have a way to go back. Because we, like, flooded the world or something. Deflooded it? One of those things. We did something to help the world. And we did a good job. That's all I know. Damn, but I think we checked... Yeah, these are all the towns that we can visit. Alright, fuck it. We just gotta change into a thief. We tried our best. I don't know why it says that. Is Goldor's mansion in this first part of the game? Flame Cave. Hind Castle. Tockle. Ancient's Village. Huh. Huh. Maybe it is in the other world. If that's the case. Alright, let's go outside. I wonder if I can find this place again. I can't remember which world it was in. I haven't played this game in like... I skipped a week. Now I forgot everything. Instead of just most things, you know. I feel like these places we haven't gone. Yeah, I guess it was in the other world. I just couldn't find it on that map. I'm just gonna start going random places. Reptilio, let's go. No, but why? But why could this happen to me? It literally was just that one town. That was in the other world that I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we haven't even been here yet. At least per the guide. Dog's got itches. Yep, that's this. Shit, is there anywhere else in here we could go? Probably not. See if we can just find... Oh, that looks so weird. Oh, man. Okay, this is all info. Oh yeah, we did like something where someone was trying to murder us in our sleep or something. I remember that room. Here's the king. Oh yeah, and then we go raid the treasure chest. We go raid the treasure chest that we already did. Okay. I guess I can no longer prolong the inevitable. Why does it say that there? That's what throws me off. I think at that point I had magic keys that I ended up buying before the world changed. Yeah, there's Flooded World, Castle Hine, Flame Cave, Tower of Owen, Ancient's Village, Tockle. Alright. From Geeshal. Dude, how the hell do I get to Geeshal? Let's see if we can find this map. Wait, is this the same world? Do they have the same town names? I wasn't paying enough attention. Wait, are these all interior maps? I'm looking at maps right now, everybody, sorry. We're gonna find this out. Overworld. Overworld. Oh. Is this marked? Unmarked? Oh, it is marked. Nice. Alright, well this is at least the same world. It says to pick it up at Geeshal. Fuck is Geeshal on this map? Is it even here? Chocobo Forest? Oh, maybe I could get it there? I'm gonna go check that. Probably not, but I'm gonna check it. If I can't find this daggum town. Chocobo Forest again. Chocobo Forest again. That's Aimer. That's the village we started in when the world changed. Yeah, we were hanging out at Dorga's house. Dorca's house. Dude. How? Oh, do we have to like... Oh, do we go to the floating continent and then we go back? Oh, maybe we can just go frickin' back, dude. That's probably what they mean. Yeah, these are all frickin' different. Alright, let's just do that. Where is this? This is like bottom left corner of the screen. Yep, bottom left is this floating continent thing. This is the way to go to the world that we were in. Wait. It's the closest... It's the closest latitude here. So like... Here we go. Should be like south of this. Probably just a little further over. There it is. This thing. Ow. It literally just takes us to the other world. Okay. Geishal. Or Geishal? I take care of the sheep. No, not that way. Come back here. I give up. Weirdest town ever. Visitors. It's been years since we've had people visit us. You can see why. Chocobos love our Geishal greens. There's a special chocobo that lives in the chocobo woods. Try putting some Geishal greens by the tree in the middle of the woods. That fat chocobo might appear. Yep. That's how you store items. I think. Well, at least in some contexts. I forget if the fat chocobo does other things if you're at the chocobo forest. Alright, we gotta find this inn, I guess. Somebody sells keys here. Is it you? Nope, it's not you. Oh, is it this shit? I'm Kate. I write letters. You should write letters too. Square Development Team. I think they mentioned something like this. Oh, that's kind of weird. Yep. You're a dancer. You're not a key salesman. Free music. I miss this era of games where they would just throw in classical music like that. Just for fun. In fact, that's what, like, the first time I heard Carmen was from, I think it was Final Fantasy V. Pretty funny. Can I not talk to you, old man? Suppose I can't. Kid, do you sell keys? That chocobo can store item in its belly. That's weird. Oh, this kid's playing defense. Look at this. Kid's playing DB right now. Let me through. Nope. Is it you? Oh, it's you. Thank goodness. We found it. Magic key. How many would you want? Like, I'll get about 20 of those. Wait, did we do that? We did that, right? Don't be lying to me, game. Okay, I had one. That's good. I think this is music they have in Hell, by the way. Missed my ride. That's all you do. You just sail off the side of the world. And then you go to the other world. Does that mean we're, like, really small? I'm so confused. I feel like this game has a weird concept of scale. Okay, back to the Temple of Time. Oh yeah, we gotta go to... this over here. I saved, right? I'm just gonna save right here again. Too scared. Too scared that I screwed it up. Yeah, that does count the saves. Good. Hope we get to 10,000 before the end of the game. Oh yeah, that buzzing sound effect. It's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. I feel like I'm getting shot with lasers or something. I'm in the front row, right? I am. Alright. Let's walk our way through this. Okay, this song is good. Follow south along the path, making sure to hit both locked rooms. And then wrap around to the stairs in the back. Do. Oh no, not mages. Chime mage? Oh no, Chimera mage, okay. What if it was just Chai mage? It's like a time mage and then there's a Chai mage? Oh no. Not thunder. Well, at least we're in the skies. Ooh. Not that much health. Not that much health. Maybe 400? I don't know. We're doing too much damage right now. Alright. Found Diamond Helm. Who has the worst defense? Probably Wenzel. Oh, maybe not. 42. 40. Okay, we'll just... Alright, we'll just give it to Bonzo. Don't give Bonzo any of the good equipment. Oh, is that even better? By 1? By 1. Probably useful more for like other classes, I guess. Maybe you can use that helmet for a bunch of the physical classes, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to do this every time. Open lock. Oh, we got back attacked by diarrhea. Oh no. Oink. Nope, he's too slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. That was a lot. Jeez. Birds are weak to jumping. I don't know. That was a lot of damage. Diamond brick. Alright. So this is the other equipment, right? Isn't this the other type? Nope. Where's the brick go? Can't do any bricks? Or, I don't know how to say that. Brick. Nobody else can equip this shit? What is this? I can't even freaking tell. Alright, let's just look at it from the item menu, I guess. Oh, it's a freaking like claw or fist thing for fighters. Okay. Well, that's not helpful. Behemoth. Oh, we're in the back row. Nar. Oh, that's only one of them. Whatever. What are you gonna do? Cast Meteor? I'd like to see you try. I just realized that the Behemoth's tail is like the Stegosaurus tail with like the spikes out of him. Kind of cool. This thing's got to have at least 1,000. More than that. Nice. Oh, nice. They made him buff. I like it. They don't give you shit experience for fighting him, though. What the hell? What a ripoff. Oops. That wasn't good. Oh well. Just spending money left and right. It's 1,200 a pop for high potions. It's painful. Whoa, okay. Monster in a box? That's kind of what it felt like. Sometimes the way that the battle activates, I'm like, was that predictable? It's definitely predictable in FF1. If you're like right in the doorway and you just walk forward, you get into a fight. Does it go away after you fight him? Nope. You go back to that tile, you're in that fight again. Okay, so I guess our lower bounds for healing is what, like 700 health? 600 health? Maybe 600, 650? Because, like, the high potion heals like 450? So I can't just keep using these. We can't get regular potions anymore, so I have to just use them at a different cadence. Oh. It's probably a night sword, eh? Should someone be a fighter? Maybe I'll do this. Hold on, let's look at Job real quick. He's gonna take all the damage. I'm trying to think. Well, if anybody's gonna turn into a warrior, it'd be him. Oh, wait, no, it's not a warrior, right? It's the other one. The knight. I guess it's just called knight. Yeah, let's just turn him back into a knight, I suppose. I want to see how much damage that defender does. Or if your defense goes up. He's got a 60 attack right now. Man, that spear is really freaking strong. Yeah, all the other spears kind of suck. Does he have the highest strength? 61, or 35 and 61. I don't know what this game is doing with stats right now. Wait, so everybody's got 35? Is that due to the... Yeah, it's due to the class. Interesting. Wait, do they all have 45? Is that what we saw in there? 46. So there's slight variability. Yeah, slight variability. So it doesn't really matter, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll just give Wenzel all the better equipment since he has the second most health. Alright, let's do that. Have to remove everything. There he is. Ready for knighthood. Oh, it's me, so he's left-handed. Sorry, buddy. It's a curse to all of us. Plus 5 vitality. Damn! What were we at before? 60? Okay, that'll make a difference. I was like, it's a knight sword. It's probably gonna be good, right? It's always good. Oh, I don't have any... I don't have any armor, though. Oh, wait. I think I have, like, ice mail or something, right? So this might work out anyway. Wind spear. Did I give him a shield? I did give him a shield. Alright, yeah, we gotta remove the diamond helm. We have another dragon helm, right? Yep. Wait. I equipped the wrong one? How'd that go? Dragon helm. Oh. Ow. There we go. I have 3 of those? Two of those, I guess? Yeah. Should probably sell a few. Don't I have another shield? Am I shielded out? Yep. Whoops. I guess I should have figured this out, huh? Alright, now at least we got some clothes. Not too bad. Yeah, he needs to be closer to full health for sure. He's about to take a freaking beating. You know, the funny thing is, I want to keep... I want to keep them in, like, Dragoon class, almost. Because I get to avoid some damage. Obviously, like, one person's going to get beat up, but... I don't know, like... Just better than keeping out, I guess... Like, a mage. Then I don't even want to really use their magic, because I want to save it for, like, a boss, you know? So, like... It's gonna make more sense to just change my class like before a boss fight. And just keep them in this. As long as I have enough capacity points, then I can get away with it? I don't know. It feels like there's just not a lot of benefit for your like whatever job class configuration you take into any given fight. Like it kind of doesn't matter if it's balanced. It feels like it's better to just like focus on one strength, and that's it. Maybe that's just the fights we've gotten in so far. Like, if I wanted to exit the dungeon, right, I have 166C, I would just change Wenzel into the White Mage, and then... Oh. The only problem is... Yeah, that's probably why you want to keep at least one mage on your team in general, is because if you switch to a mage class from a physical class, your MP's just all gone because you started with 0. Yeah, that is an unfortunate thing about it. What was that, 40? 53? Much better. Yeah, you definitely want to have, like, teleport and, like, all the cures kind of at your fingertips. Because there's no, like, what I would call, like, hybrid classes. I mean, I guess, well, you could say, like, a red mage is, like, a really simple example of a hybrid class, but, like, I don't... Even in FF1, the fighters had some spells you could use. You could use, like, cure and stuff like that. I found out way later. It seems like that's the case. Because when you teach a character a spell in this game, it stays stuck. It doesn't matter if you like switch classes; they'll still have those spells learned. You just can't access them when you're like a fighter or a dragoon, any physical class. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe other classes allow you that level of flexibility. It's only really the red mage, because they can at least equip some swords too. But even then. The swords in this game that the red mages can equip, they're, like, unique to that class, strangely enough. I don't know. A lot of experimental ideas going on. Ooh, ambushed. Okay, it's my turn. Wait, are we in the back? Shit, we're in the back. I'm about to, like, pause the game after every fight and just make sure I'm in the front row. Gotta get in that habit. See, why did he go first? Ow. Ow! Still hurting. Jump is just too strong. Yep. The random damage. I don't know. Yeah, that's just so much of a better bet. Hmm. Yeah, I gotta be a little more frugal with my item use. Alright, let's see. Visit the left room first for some treasure, then go all the way to the right and down the stairs. Okay. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. No, that's... Oh, God. Did I use that? Oh, I didn't. Okay. That would suck if that just decreased the amount of items you had. That'd be so bad. I'm so happy that didn't happen. Wait, what do we get? Oh, I can't use these weapons. Okay. That's what I should just do, like, just always go into the item menu just to see what type it is, because it's not clear based on the name. Because I thought, like, one of those would be, like, a gauntlet that I could equip on the, Knights or Dragoons, but still haven't found a weapon, or, sorry, a piece of armor of that type. Maybe it shows up later. Bonk. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Everything under 100? You can deal with that. Or add 100? As long as it's not doing 350 every time. What? That was weird. Oh, you know what? Are two rolls happening there? It's like, do you get a crit and, like, how many hits do you get? There's, like, some RNG related with getting, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, or, I don't know, 5 hits? I don't know, whatever the max is. Because I got a crit and it only did 1 hit and it did, like, 100. That looked very strange. Wait, do I even need it? Oh, it is locked. What? I inspected the door again, it still said locked and I walked through it. Nice. See, I always think there's gonna be something there. And you run into a behemoth. So it's a nice time to have everybody being a Dragoon. The old one-hit critical hit. You definitely do more damage in these older Final Fantasies with the multiple hits with the attacks. There's something to that. I don't think this is enough to kill after this hit. Oh, it is. Oh. Scary. I just had to check. I had to know. Wait, did I go the wrong way? Fuck, I did. Oh, there's doors down here. Pterodactyl. Potato-dactyl. Oh, don't put me in stone. Don't turn me to stone, please. That would be the worst. I don't know why I thought that they would, but if they're flying and they, I don't know, they look like birds, probably gonna turn you to stone. That's not true, but Final Fantasy 1 made me scared of that. Yeah, there's some nasty status effect stuff you can get hit by in FF1. It's really rough. Oh, ouch. Let's go. Oh yeah, he is... Ooh, that did more? Okay, there's for sure some random damage involved there. Because he had the worst spear. Wenzel has the best spear right now. So he should have been doing more damage most of the time, but he didn't there. Wait, I'm just gonna read it. I don't want to like have to go through it twice, because if I go back through this room, this door is now locked again. Oh, this one I go to the left first. Alright. Ah, crap. Let's step up to get frickin' fire breath breathed on us. Nice. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to heal at some point. If that's all they got, that's gonna cost. It's insanely fast. Yeah, we just had to get back attacked again. This game loves doing back attacks. Probably the most back attacks in any FF that I've played so far. Yeah, he's got to heal next turn. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness they don't have that much health. That was too scary. 5, come on, man. What a ripoff. Couldn't even get good experience from that. Terrible. So that fight just sucks. Good to know. Open the lock. Diamond shield. Wait, somebody doesn't have a shield. They're getting this. You need a shield. I remembered! So I was almost dead. Easy to remember to move your row back when you're almost dead and you're going to heal anyway. Right, these things have like probably 2,000 HP. Oh, less than that. Like 1,200 maybe. Yeah, these like cool looking monsters don't give you shit. Hey, we got it. That was loot. The loot sealed in time begins to sound a song. Ouch. Thank you for flashing. Grab it and leave the temple. Ah, shit. Outside of the temple, head to the cave due north in the mountains. It's not very far. Ah, this is bad. Alright. We got, what, 10 heals left? 10 heals and we gotta get out of this dungeon. Well, we might not make it. That's what happens when you don't take a healer. I'm about to always take a white mage from now on. This is crazy. Not getting teleported is painful. Oh, we got 2 behemoths now. Man, yeah, if we had a white mage, we could just use teleport and get out of here. It's a bummer. Alright, he needs to be healed. Probably. Kill him! Damn it. Yay. Stop. Oh man, knights suck. Nope, I didn't want to do that, but whatever. Should be dead anyway. Ah, shit. Maybe you get healed more from the high potion than I'm counting. I'm counting wrong. Ambushed. Why can't they all do this amount of damage? My cat's snoring. Alright, I'm not healing until I hit frickin' 500 HP. I don't care if I die. Fuck it. We're already almost dying anyway. Man, can you hit more than once? I swear, in FF2, you were always doing like 36 hits. No, it's like 5 to 10 or something. But in this, it never gives you good numbers. Shoot. Alright, if I see a 500, I'm healing. That's the new rule. Only got 6 left. Oh, that door was open for a reason. Boing. Oh, a miss. A rare miss. Also, I noticed since I turned the main character into a knight, he hasn't missed very much at all. Maybe just once? It was not like that early on. I was missing everything. Yeah, at least I get 120, even though it's a pitiful amount of damage and always hits once, but at least it's not missing. Dragoons are just too good. This class is carrying. I think this is the first room. Oh, we got ambushed. Would you like to get spammed with thunder? Alright, good luck, guys. Boom, bonk. Oh, he might need a heal. Need to heal. Don't get hit. Okay, that's fine. Maybe that shield protects from magic? I gotta see what shield I gave BB. I think they're different. I don't know why they're taking like so little damage to magic. 4 hundo. Finally a miss. Another miss. Okay. See if we can get 3 in a row. Ooh, Ooh, we finally got multiple hits. Yay, we made it. Alright, we out of there. How much money did I get? Oh, 36,000, hell yeah. Oh, it tells me. Probably that much. 4, 8, 12, so I have 13 left? No. I had 5 left, didn't I? Maybe I had 4. I have like 17 or 18 right now, I think. Alright, where am I supposed to go next? Oh, head of the cave due north. Outside of the temple, head of the cave due north. Oh, Un's Shrine. North through the mountains to another small cave. Oh, ancient ruins. Okay, I see. Is this just... Yeah, this is just west of the town that I'm at right now. I was like, oh, I want to go heal for free, but I have to do all those bad battles in a row. Get spammed with Lazara. So we'll just pay like regular people. Alright, we gotta go play the lute for somebody. Let's go do that. And then probably call it a stream. It's been a fun stream though. Is it over here? This was it. Uni's Shrine. Oh. Parrot. Noah's loot. You can wake Une up. Zzz. Wait, where is it? There we go. Noah's lute plays a sound that is said to reach the dream world. That was nice. Ah, yawn. Une's awake. Oh. Got her clothes back on, too. I slept well, parrot on my shoulder now. Aye, aye, ma'am. I need to stretch. Une, guardian of the dream world, at your service. Ha ha ha. Guardian of the dream world. I'm Une. I was in the dream world for eons. Dogo told me about you in my dreams. Why did Zan do such a thing? Let's get to the ship, the Invincible, in the ancient ruins up north. It can fly over mountains. What? Huh? Don't you want to be seen with an old lady? No, that's not... Then let's get going. Une joined the party. Said that she's supposed to give me something. Oh, here we go. Almost forgot. Take this. Obtain Fire Fang. What's this? This fang and the 2 fangs you have will get you past 4 statues that Zan made. There's one last fang, the Earth Fang. You need the Invincible to find it. Let's hurry. Cool. She's gonna show me the way. Okay. Yeah, continue through the mountains. To another small cave in an alcove. It's west of Salonia. Land your airship and head inside. Okay. I'm gonna save over by this town. What I'll need to do next Wednesday, that I'll probably forget until next time, is I'm gonna switch over my my classes a little bit so that I at least have like one magic user, so you can easily get out of dungeons. Because it's not very fun to like have to sweat the exit of the, the dungeon and just risk dying. I'm saving again. Solid 80. Alright. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. I think I might be doing this from now on, though. Like, just feeding my cat, like, as I'm streaming. It's just so much more peaceful not getting screamed at. Who knew? But I'm just worried about what kind of negative effects it could have. We'll play it by ear. It's a really nice world map theme. Alright, we're gonna raid the homie JB. He's doing more Crash Bash retro achievements. The crazy man. What's on the level over there? He is doing some very, very difficult gaming stuff. Hope you all enjoy. Until then, we'll see ya. I'll be back tomorrow with the end of, hopefully the end of, what is it called? Taz Escape from Mars. We'll finish that game, and then we'll play the next bad game, as Thursday is the honorable bad game day. And I can't wait till you see the next bad game, because you're going to be really mad at me. But anyway, take care. See you next time.